Oh, hi there. Welcome to the Bakagaijinshow. You may
Hey,
not know me. I'm your lovable rascal of a host, Freak, and with me, as usual, is my indefundabulum co-host, Kevin Faulkner.
you keep coming up with words that I either never have heard of or just don't know the definition to, and it's really hard to play off of it sometimes.
I'm diversifying my portfolio, my dear sir.
I
You
mean,
are,
you are a
you are,
writer.
yep. You are extremely infundabulum today.
I really wish I knew what that meant or how to spell it.
Well, you see, it refers to a variety of funnel-shaped bodily passages, openings, structures, or parts, particularly the stalk of the pituitary gland, the calyx of the kidney, and the ovarian opening of the fallopian tube.
Okay, I don't have that last one, I'm pretty sure.
No, but you may resemble it.
Ew.
Has anyone ever looked at you and said, you know, you remind me of the ovarian opening of a fallopian tube?
I don't think anybody has said that to me, no.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, they have
You
now.
know, we men don't get enough compliments.
Yeah.
Specifically comparing us to the ovarian opening of a fallopian tube.
Please compare me to the ovarian opening of the fallopian tube more often.
You know
Please
what?
don't.
I will make a concerted effort to do so.
Please don't.
I can only take one request at a
That
time.
was
I'm kind of backed
sarcasm.
up right now.
All right.
Yeah. Yes. True facts. I forgot the music. I keep forgetting the music.
Put the music on, God.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting to it. There we go. Now we're vibing.
Now we're going now.
Yeah. Now this feels like a podcast and not just a regular call. Actually, that's a weird thing to say since I put music on during regular calls too. So really, it just feels like I'm talking. If I talk to you and there's not a backing track, it's weird.
It's all that's just how you normally talk to me.
Yeah, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged series of Duke Devlin. Every time he talks, there's that cover of "Sexy Back" playing in the background.
Yeah.
It's like that. Unfortunately, you don't get "Sexy Back," so
Yeah,
you know.
I get Miami Palms to chill with mix,
Yep.
which
all do.
which is potentially better.
It's a, you know what? It doesn't get old the same way "Sexy Back" can.
It does not. It does not.
No. How long do you think you could go listening to "Sexy Back" before you just lose your mind?
Probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
That is on the high end of handling Sexy Back.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, it loses its luster faster than you'd assume.
It's bringing Sexy back, but it needs to stop
We
bringing
brought
Sexy
Sexy
so
back
often.
like 20 years ago, okay? Sexy has been back.
Sexy never left.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, have you been to the internet lately? I feel like Sexy might be under fire again.
Yeah, Sexy is experiencing a bit of blowback, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need a hero to save us. We're not gonna stand here and wait.
Damn, that was almost great.
Yeah. Well, we're watching you watching. We're watching them watching. They're watching us watching. It all fade away.
Yes. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it goes. I can't wait to look at the viewer retention metrics and see it drop off right now.
Right here.
Yeah. Possibly 30 seconds ago. But that would require us to get viewers in the first place, which we all know we don't have.
Yeah, this is just it's for
This
us.
is for us and the maybe 3 or 4 people who care about us.
Yes.
Maybe.
And we know who you are. I think.
Yes.
And we know
By name.
We know who
And
some of you are.
Yeah, by name and potentially social security number.
And maybe not that last one. Or maybe that last one. You don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would we tell you that? You've got nothing. Anyway. Kevin,
Yes.
Kevin.
Zeke.
Kevin.
Zeke.
Kevin.
Zeke.
Kevin. Yes. What have you been up to lately?
I watched Sonic the Hedgehog 2 yesterday.
Whoa, the second one?
The second one!
Yeah, I imagine it was very easy to get a ticket since all the theaters are just packed with Morbius watchers, you know.
Let's go fight somewhere empty, just the Sonic the Hedgehog theater.
Yeah, must have had a nice private viewing while everyone else was enjoying peak cinema. Morbius sweep, $1 trillion.
Cultural reset.
Cultural reset, Morbius sweep. God, why can't we just talk about Morbius for the next 3 hours?
Well, unfortunately, I did not see Morbius, but I did see Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And
that's true. Seeing Morbius would be pretty helpful for discussing Morbius.
Now, of course, I am not going to get into spoiler territory, because, you know, it's a new movie. Why the fuck would I do that?
I'm going to assume that he goes fast.
He does go very fast, yes.
Why would you spoil that for me?
Multiple times. Look, I feel like that's just kind of a... It's an assumption. It's a safe assumption you can make of a Sonic film.
Yeah, probably.
It's really fun. It was a really fun movie. Much closer to the games. Has a lot more video game centric elements to it. Knuckles
Did he
is
fly off the stage and fall into the world at any point?
Unfortunately, they haven't quite gotten to the. They didn't quite get to the no clip arc.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But it's a really fun movie. I had a lot of fun with this one. Knuckles is surprisingly really funny in this movie. He plays the role of the comically serious.
I see.
Which just it fits Knuckles very well.
Like a glove. The gloves that he wears. He wears gloves.
He wears very big boxing gloves with spikes on the end.
Yeah. Which must be kind of inconvenient if he needs to, fit his hand in a tight space.
You can tell that the people making the Sonic movies actually do care a lot about the games. Because the first movie did have a lot of game references, but a lot of them were like very blink and you'll miss it, like superfluous surface level references.
Yeah.
The second movie makes some deep cuts, actually.
Does it reference the Sonic Dreams collection?
I don't think it quite managed to get that deep, but hey,
normie filter.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Sonic the Hedgehog 3 or the Knuckles TV series might shed some light on that.
Yeah.
You never quite know.
Yeah, just look over. Sonic's touching your thigh. You look into his eyes, and he melts all around you.
His eyes turn into one singular eye, and then just consume you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gotten quite to that, but
no.
Never say never.
America is not ready.
Look, they put Sonic in the first movie. I put nothing past these filmmakers.
Look, we weren't ready for a black president, and we weren't ready for the Sonic Dreams collection to be on the big screen, okay?
I do have a couple of issues with the movie.
I just want to clarify. I was ready for a black president.
I would have elected him for a third term if I would.
Okay, let's not go that far.
That was a reference to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Remember Dick Ryden for Obama?
Dick Ryden for Obama. Oh, jeez.
That was a great ad.
Almost as good as that's because Jesus Christ is Anyway,
Yes.
I can't say that word. It's not my word. That said, I do have a couple of issues with the movie, and probably the biggest one is that because there are so many more game-related elements in this movie, and because it leans harder into the fantasy action adventure stories that you expect from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sure.
Whenever it cuts to the human characters, the plot just, it grinds to a halt.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, it doesn't do it too often. But there is like a 15-minute long section in this movie where, like, Sonic just disappears from the plot and it's just the humans for a bit, and they try to make it as absurd as humanly possible to try and make it interesting, but even despite that, I was still thinking, man, I can't wait for Sonic to get back.
Yeah.
The climax of the movie is really, really strong, and stay for the end credits. You won't want to miss it.
I am not going to a movie theater, so
Well,
I will not.
When it eventually comes to Paramount Plus,
I'm not gonna get Paramount Plus. What do you think? I'm a fucking dope, a loser, a scrub lord.
what do you think I am? A Star Trek fan?
Yeah, no. I don't want what they're selling. I will get it when it comes to fucking red box like a normal person.
Yep. I also decided to finally get myself some Hori Split Pad Pros for my Switch.
Yeah.
Because, like, a year ago, the headphone jack on my Switch broke, and my Joy-Cons started drifting to the point of unusability.
Sure.
So I've just been not playing... Oh, God, it's been longer than that, actually. For the last year or two, I've just been playing my Switch in docked mode exclusively, which is fine, but it isn't really the full Switch experience.
Yeah.
But now I have a decent pair of headphones that connect to the Bluetooth, and they do not have audio latency this time, thank the Lord.
Cool. I mean, they do. It's just better.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it does.
Well, I mean, everything has latency.
Not these don't have a whole lot of it.
Well, no, it's like it's good. It's like
It's very
good
good.
latency.
It's
Yeah.
very, very good. Yes.
I don't think you know what latency means, but okay.
I know what latency means.
You're using it synonymously with lag, and that's not what it means.
Okay. Well, anyway, there's like not really any noticeable audio lag,
Sure.
and I know this because I played a rhythm game and actually got full combos.
Cool. Nice. Great.
Yeah, I really like the split pad. The only thing that's missing is like motion controls. Like, there are some things that require motion controls that I just can't play on this, and that's
Sure.
like the one flaw.
Like baby games.
There's a mini game in Kirby and the Forgotten Land that requires motion controls, and that's like about it.
No.
I do understand the bin box have like 6-axis though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so like you mentioned this to me.
I mean, they don't have 6-axis because that's Sony patented, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They got gyro.
You mentioned this to me in DMs, but you said if the bin box and the Split Pad Pro could like just make a baby together, it would be like the perfect Switch. Like,
I want to point out that
replacement.
I did not say that in DMs. I said that in the video games channel of our official Discord server, which you can join in the link below.
Ah, yes, please.
Yep.
We love new people.
Yes. And old people. But not too old. Then they start smelling like soap.
If you smell too much like soap, arm's length.
I can smell you from the Discord server.
That's nice.
You smell like old people and soap.
Yeah. I got a little further into Zoids, and we're getting into plot now.
Oh,
Plot
finally.
territory. Shit gets real around episode 12. Because we finally have the rival character, Raven.
Damn.
And his black organoid.
Oh, a male raven.
Yeah.
I know, like, 6 ravens and they're all female.
Well, now you know one male Raven, so it makes it
I
7.
don't know him. You know him. I just know that you know him. Yeah.
Maybe you should watch Zoids, so you should know him.
This is like acquaintance of a friend territory. Okay, we're not. Okay, we don't hang out.
This is. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You make a very good point. But yeah, I got a little further into Zoids. I have straight up stalled on Symphogear G, but I'm gonna watch the rest of it tonight. So, fuck you.
Yeah, like a real G.
Yeah. Symphogear G.
Yes.
But yes, got a little further in Zoids, stalled on Symphogear, watched Sonic the Hedgehog, beat the main story of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which, god damn it, that game is so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
That is just like Kirby and the Forgotten Land is one of like it's up there in terms of like 3D platformers on Switch right now. It's one of the best ones on the system, honestly. Yeah. God, it's just so endlessly creative. I love the way that it introduces like all of your main abilities within the first like world or two.
Sure.
And it uses what it introduces in the first few worlds to just kind of build more complex and more creative level designs and challenges and puzzles as the game goes on. The game, as far as 3D platformers go, is pretty easy, but by Kirby standards, it's actually got a fair amount of difficulty. It doesn't feel like I'm just breezing through at all times. Like, sometimes I actually have to try to be good.
Right.
So, like, it's a nicely balanced experience overall. Also, without spoiling anything, this has probably the craziest ending to a Kirby game I've seen. Outside of Planet Robobot, which... Damn. That was also pretty crazy.
Yeah. I can't believe Kirby just pulls out a Glock and fucking kills himself.
Okay, no, not that. No. This is rated E10. E10.
Right. Oh, okay. I can't believe Kirby breaks his glasses and eats the cyanide pill.
No. Again, E10.
It's less violent. It's less violent. You could do that in an E10 game.
I don't think you can eat a cyanide pill in an E10 game. I think that counts
Gravity
as drugs.
Falls did it. Gravity Falls had the aliens eat the cubes.
Man, Gravity Falls was fucked up when you think about it.
Don't tell me. You could totally do that in an E10.
You signed the oath.
I'm gonna make an E10 game and have someone kill themselves with cyanide just to prove a point.
Okay. Good luck with that. Best of fucking luck.
Yeah, come back in like 20 years. I'll get it done.
Okay, alright. Holding you to it.
Yeah.
I won't forget.
Alright.
But yeah, there is an extra world and some extra boss fights afterwards, which I'm currently playing through. I mean, not like currently, because my Switch is off, but yeah, I'm playing through that. Probably gonna beat it by the end of the weekend, I think.
But were you saying I wasn't paying attention? I was thinking about winning this bet somehow. What are you saying?
Kirby.
Yeah. What about Kirby?
Kirby good.
Okay.
Not completely done with the game, because there's still post-game content. That is the second game in a row I have gotten that has a main story and then a bunch of post-game story content.
That's how video games work, Kevin.
Not all video games. Some video games just end.
Well, no, but like a lot of them do that. It's a common thing. Especially with Japanese products.
True. I'm just not used to that in Kirby.
Sure, I guess.
Kirby typically just ends.
Sure, yeah. With the cyanide pill.
No! God, what is with you and cyanide today?
Well, you told me the gun was too much!
I mean, there is a gun in the game. Kirby does get a gun.
Sure.
But he doesn't shoot himself.
Right.
He shoots other things.
Right, that's better.
I will say...
from a certain point of view.
I will say, let's put it this way. Regarding the ending of Kirby and the Forgotten Land without spoiling anything. Do you like Final Fantasy?
Not particularly.
Oh.
Well, you ruined that.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Give me another one.
Do you like Metroid?
Yeah.
It's got some of that.
Ridley shows up in Kirby too?
Okay, no.
Why would he just stay dead?
No. Oh god, not this asshole again! You chased me from Smash Brothers, you fuck! Oh god, dear god, not again!
I appreciate that Dredd brought back Kraid instead, just to subvert expectations.
Well, Ridley's dead now, so
Oh,
like, canonically.
sure, they'll never bring him back again, sure.
They made it so he is canonically deader than dead. There is no way to bring him back.
Oh, really? You're not gonna discover a secret laboratory filled with Ridley clones?
I mean, they could do that, but I also feel like that's kind of a cop-out.
Yeah! That doesn't mean they won't do it.
But they didn't do it, that's the thing!
Oh, they're gonna. They're gonna.
I do like that. I do actually like that they brought back Kraid. Kraid was good. Kraid was good.
Yeah, he launches his disgusting belly button gunk at you.
You're gonna
Hurls
die,
his fucking
motherfucker. I take
fingernail.
up 5 screens.
Kraid's fucking gross.
He is.
His attacks are literally belly button lint and flinging his own fingernails at you. This fucker, undateable.
This is the fat bastard of Metroid.
Undateable.
So what have you been doing?
Not dating Kraid, I can tell you that.
I bet you've. I would be concerned if you were dating Kraid. I would be very concerned, and I would probably not be your friend. I wouldn't. It's not that I wouldn't be your friend anymore, but I would
look
heavily
Kevin,
advise against it.
Kraid is a fictional character. You don't have to account for this stupid scenario I just made up, okay?
I'm trying to make conversation.
No. Look. I am reassured about the permanence of our friendship, okay?
Okay, good.
This is a fictitious scenario involving a fat, ugly space lizard.
Yes.
You don't have to take it that seriously.
Compared to Ridley, who is a skinny, ugly space lizard.
Slightly more fuckable.
Ever so slightly.
Let's be real.
You know, Ridley getting them gains.
Yeah.
Until he died.
Yeah, he's gaining missiles to the face.
Ha
Oh.
No, but seriously, what are you doing?
Blow my nose for one. Yeah, so I beat Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Ooh, how was that?
It was wunderbar, is what it was.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. I don't whip out Wunderbar too often.
Willy Wonka's Wunderbar.
Yes. That's Willy Wonka's Wonka Bar.
Oh, okay.
Wunderbar Wonka Bar.
Mmm.
This is actually a reference to the fact that they filmed the original 1971 movie in Germany.
Did they?
Yeah, it's like a German town.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, on location.
I did not know that. Damn.
Someone did not watch the what the fuck is his name? The guy who's not Defunct Land. I forget his name.
The guy who's not Defunct Land.
The other guy. Do you have
any idea how little that narrows it down?
You know, the fucking Yesterworld Entertainment. I think.
Yeah, Yesterworld. Yeah.
He did a video on the making of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah. Charlie is the other movie.
He also covers that one, so or a bit. So
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I actually did see
that. I did see that video. I just forgot that Germany was part of it.
How did you forget? This is like when Justin Bieber didn't know what German was. It was. Did you see that thing? Like, it was a long time ago. Justin Bieber was like 15 or whatever, and someone was talking to him on a news show, and he didn't know what the word German meant.
What?
And they looked at him. And he's like, You're German. Or he's Canadian, but he's got like German ancestry and whatnot.
Yeah, you're German.
15 years old, literally descended from Germans, didn't know that Germany was a thing.
Justin Bieber, the gift that keeps on giving.
I want to shake his hand. He's been such an inspiration to me personally.
Truly, truly.
Yeah. She got that yummy. She got that yummy.
I still love that. I still love that mashup between Justin Bieber's "Yummy" and a corn song that's just called "Yummy Corn."
Oh yeah, that's a great. Oh, I haven't listened to that in a few weeks. I gotta listen to that now. That is a great mashup. Yeah, look up "Yummy Corn" on YouTube. That mashup is great.
It's so good. It shouldn't work.
Yeah.
But shockingly, the vocals of Korn work really well with the backing of a Justin Bieber song.
Yep. Don't believe us? Listen for yourself. Yeah. So yeah, that was filmed in Germany. I think it was filmed in Hamburg, actually.
Ah, okay.
It's the birthplace of the hamburger.
So they say.
Which confuses me because it doesn't have ham. It's beef.
It's beef.
It's beef. Beef is not ham.
The hamburger sandwich.
Ham is pork. Ham is pork. Beef is beef.
Yeah, fun fact, it used to be called the hamburger sandwich, but then it just got shortened to hamburger.
Yeah. Now, then it got shorted again to burger.
Yeah.
And then it got shorted again to burg.
Yeah, don't tell that little factoid to is it a sandwich on Tumblr?
Oh yeah.
That causes a lot of headaches for them.
To be fair, the guy who was really against the burger clause no longer rates sandwiches there.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. I think his name was Rate Escape.
Yeah, it is a type of sandwich. Okay.
Yeah, we spent many a year getting frustrated at Rate Escape and his weird, arbitrary dislike of burgers.
It's like, what is the definition of a sandwich? It is things in between two slices of bread. What is a burger?
I didn't study.
That's a rhetorical question.
Oh, good, my favorite kind. Once you can get out of answering. But yeah, so yeah, wunderbar. Wunderland, pretty wunderbar. Finish that up. Can't wait for the DLC to roll out. It's getting. I got the super mega ultra chocolatey coated fudge coated super edition. It's got chocolate and fudge coating. It's so many coats.
Marvelous.
It must be cold out because it's got so many coats. So I'm gonna get the DLC campaigns as they release it. It's getting the full sweep. It's getting the full 4 DLC campaigns, like BL2 and BL3. So
like a real Borderlands game.
Look, in this house, we like the pre-sequel. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good. It's not their fault. They were good. They were gonna make more DLC, but then 2K Australia closed, and they're like, "Well, I guess that's all, folks."
Out of curiosity, considering that you love Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I decided to look up what other people think of the game, and man, people are really hung up on the idea of that. Oh, it's just it's a God. How did they put it? A glorified standalone DLC campaign.
I don't know, man. It took me like 24 hours, so...
It's pretty lengthy. It's a pretty big boy of a game.
I did basically all the side quests. I didn't do everything you could. I didn't do everything on the overworld or whatever, but I did most of the side quests and stuff. If you rush the main campaign, it is slightly shorter than, say, Borderlands 2. But it has almost as many side missions as that game, so, like... No, like, it's not as meaty as Borderlands 3, but it's pretty... I mean, it's a full game,
Yeah, people seem to dislike Tiny Tina's Wonderlands for really obtuse reasons, and I don't get it.
People just like Borderlands in general for obtuse reasons.
Yeah, that's also true.
You reference a handful of memes, and suddenly everyone thinks that's all that the game is, and it's very disingenuous.
Now, Borderlands 3 does have its issues, but it doesn't mean it's a bad game.
No. What was I gonna say? People seem really against, and I don't understand this, because I grew up in the time where this was very normal, and I wish it was more normal. People seem to have they seem to think that every new game has to be a complete reinvention of itself, or a complete escalation. And it's like, I grew up in a time where, like, we got every Sly Cooper game year after year,
Y'all bitches would not survive in the NES era where we had like 6 different Mega Man games that were only slightly different from one another.
And we liked it!
Those are good games!
Well, most of them.
Yeah, Mega Man 1 is kind of ass.
Yeah. Yeah, but like the iterative sequels, iterative sequels gave us Fallout New Vegas, the greatest game of all time. So you shut your fucking mouth, okay? I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, you are right. You are. I actually, again, fucking Mega Man fan over here. I like iterative sequels.
Naturally. Yeah, like I kind of miss when they would do the big new main thing on an engine and then do like the slightly smaller, like more experimental thing. That's what pre-sequel was to Borderlands 2, where they gave it to a different team. They're like, let's keep the train going. We'll just use the same engine and everything and make some new shit, put us on the moon,
Majora's Mask did the same thing, and y'all love that so damn much.
Yeah, it's true. Yes, it's true. Majora's Mask, Fallout New Vegas, some of the best games ever made were completely iterative sequels. Majora's Mask reuses the same fucking character models.
It reuses like half of its assets from Ocarina of Time.
And nobody cares, because it did something cool and unique with it.
It was creative.
Yeah. Hold on. Did I get a text? No, it's just... No. It's
like,
just
you don't have to reinvent the wheel for every sequel. Sometimes you just gotta take what you did before and remix it a little bit.
Yeah, new direction. You can do a new direction and a new premise and like a new story and stuff and new ideas with the same tools and the same basic framework. Like Wonderlands, like it reuses a lot of the code from BL3. It uses the core systems, but it has like a ton of new different ideas.
Yeah.
And it's entirely original assets, basically. I'm sorry, I must have missed the beanstalk level from Borderlands 3. I must have missed the notion.
The entire concept of the notion is like the best thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they build it up like you're gonna get a ship and you're gonna cross the sea to get to the pyramid, and then Torque just shows up and magic missile carpet nukes the ocean, and there's no more ocean, and then you just have to walk there on foot.
You nuke the ocean, and there's no more ocean.
It's the notion.
That is the best combination of words I have heard in months.
Yeah.
I will have you know, I love everything about that.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It is delightfully absurd.
Yeah, there's some really fun. I've been telling you about them. Some really fun side missions.
The Book of Exodus would have ended a lot differently if Moses had just nuked the ocean.
You know what? That's I've been saying that for years, and I feel very vindicated now. Thank you, Tiny Tina.
You can just imagine the voice of Alison Birch just being like, "You're welcome."
Speaking of the voice of Ashley, it's Ashley. You keep doing it. I'm gonna keep a running tally at this point.
This is like the third time I've done this.
You've done this too many times. What do you have against this woman?
Nothing. I need to watch Molly McGee.
You do. Speaking of which, I watched the latest batch of Molly McGee episodes they put up, and they're good. Some of them, Molly is a psychopath in, and that makes it better.
Yeah, I saw you posting in the Western Animation channel or Discord server, which you can join at the link provided in the description of the video. I saw
keep selling, keep pumping, never stop hustling.
I remember you mentioning in the Western Animation chat that it's just like you figured it would only be a matter of time before like, you know, Molly just went crazy, and you didn't expect it to be like, God, what did you say?
Okay, so what I wrote was, if you ask me what possible scenario could expose the worst of Molly's forceful selfishness and belief that she knows what's best for everyone to the point of literally going insane, I probably would not have guessed being the only one who wants to go outside on a snow day, but here we are. I kind of love when the lovable ones go absolutely deranged over something relatively mundane, like when number 3 went mad with power over Christmas presents.
God.
Molly is at her best when she is a chaotic good sociopath, and it's so good.
Yeah, everything I have seen from Molly in the series is just like, she is just she's adorable for one thing, like just cute as fuck. Like she's adorable, chaotic, and just this absolute bundle of pure energy, and I love it.
Yeah.
Which contrasts really well with Scratch just being 100% done with everything.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should watch it sometime on Disney Plus. Really good.
Yes.
Only one more batch, and then they finish the first season.
Yeah, I do want to watch Molly McGee, because it just looks like it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
And Molly's adorable. Look, a very quick, very easy way to get me to check out your thing.
Yeah.
Put a really cute, really energetic female character in it.
Sure.
Instantly, I'm interested.
Disney's had that on lock for like the past decade.
For a while, yeah. Which
we're good in this regard.
Yeah.
That seems to be their main strategy, actually.
Shit, Disney is catering directly to me. Disney's been directly catering to me.
I think they're intending to appeal to 9-year-old girls, but yeah, I mean, that's 9-year-old girls. Same thing, really.
How is it I have the same taste as 9-year-old girls? Well, then again, I do watch Pretty Cure.
Well, okay, so, yeah, you're like a 9-year-old girl mixed with a 40-year-old man, because you also like hyper-violent shit from the 80s.
Man, I am the very definition of the phrase duality of man.
Yeah. Duality of man and also 9-year-old girl.
It's like it's like one day I'm watching like Disney Channel shit and Pretty Cure and Sailor Moon, and the next day I'm watching MD Geist and Violence Jack. What the fuck?
Is this a great time to mention you used to be a brony?
I was trying not to think about that. I was trying not to think about it. Why'd you have to bring it up?
It's funny. Very funny.
Oh, I can feel my soul rejecting itself from my body. Oh, God.
It's just extra hilarious because I think I met you just when you were coming out of your brony phase.
You did.
So.
You met me right as I was finished, like, right as I was dropping season 4. Fucking...
Yeah. So it's always funny. See, that's the thing, is that, like, I don't empathize with your pain right now, because it feels like I'm talking about a different person.
Yeah,
Don't worry. Past Kevin is dead now.
Oh, don't worry about that guy. He's dead now.
Yeah, just like the ever important and totally consistent, message of the new Star Wars trilogy, kill the past.
Let the past die. Kill it if you have to, except for when we don't need to. Except we can't really have the past die because we need to sell nostalgic merchandise almost constantly.
Yeah. So we're just gonna we're gonna have Luke show up in the next film and explain that he was just kidding about all that other stuff. Just kidding. What a well
A
planned out.
Jedi's weapon deserves more respect, says the guy who just flung it off a cliff in the last movie.
Yeah, I saw someone on Twitter literally describe it as Luke just shows up to explain that he was totally kidding about all the shit he said in the last movie.
The Rise of Skywalker is such a fever dream of a terrible movie. It doesn't feel like it's real.
I've seen it, and I still don't feel like I've seen it.
Yeah, you described it as like it's edited together like a trailer.
Yeah, the entire movie is edited like a trailer, and nothing fucking matters. I watched it, and I still feel like I haven't seen it.
It's a movie where things happen, but there's no plot.
Yeah, there's no weight. There's no weight. There's no meaning. It's just a bunch of shit, very pretty shit on screen.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll say about Rise of Skywalker. It's a pretty disaster.
Yeah, if you set some Daft Punk to it, you can convince yourself it's a cool music video.
Yeah, a really cool 2.5-hour music video.
Yeah.
Or you could just watch Interstellar 5555 and get the same effect.
Yeah. You also watch Tron Legacy. It's a better movie.
That's also true.
Man, Disney's output. I remember at the time people were kind of mad about Tron Legacy, but like Disney's output with everything they've acquired since makes Tron Legacy look a lot better in retrospect.
It does. God. Can we go back? Is it too late? I think it's too late to go back.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. There's no brakes on this train, on this monorail.
We could have had it all.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna sing it. This is Adele. Do not interact.
We complained about the wrong shit.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's how it happens.
And look where it's gotten us. A cultural dead end.
Maybe Tron 3 will be good.
Maybe they'll bring back the Tron TV series.
You know, Disney Plus would be a great place for that.
It would be, actually.
I can't believe they thought to themselves, what should we bring back at our new increasingly world-dominating streaming service? The Proud Family, of course. The Proud Family. But we're going to make them louder and prouder. Look, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If you're a Proud Family fan, I guess those exist. I'm very happy for you. I'm sure you're enjoying yourself.
Members of the Proud Family.
I'm just saying, when I think of like cult shit that didn't get the chance it deserved, that deserves a resuscitation on Disney Plus, I think more Tron Uprising than Proud Family.
Yeah, I think Tron Uprising. I think Motor City. I don't think Proud Family.
Yeah. Hey, maybe if fucking BlackRock Shooter does well, they'll start Tron Uprising again. Same color scheme, so you know.
Maybe.
Man, these fuckers really like blue.
God, it's still wild to me that Disney Plus is where fucking BlackRock Shooter's new TV series is going to air.
It's already started, I think.
In Japan, yeah.
Well, no, here. Are they doing the? No,
I think
they did ANN did a review of it, so I thought it came out.
Oh shit! Well, fuck it. I guess I'm looking that up.
Yeah.
I got my TV right here. I can just turn on my TV, go to my Roku, go to Disney Plus, and check the new stuff.
Doing research. Yeah, it's right here. BlackRock Shooter Dawnfall on their preview guide.
Oh my god, that is just such a weird thing. Why BlackRock Shooter?
I don't know.
Then again, they have been adding TV MA-rated shows to Disney Plus lately, so.
I like how you're comparing fucking Daredevil with a girl in short shorts.
Okay, look, in this fucking society, some people consider that to be on par. Girl in short shorts looks really good, though.
It's true. It's true. The season is upon us, Kevin. The spring one of those.
Let's see. New to Disney Plus. Moon Knight. Chasing Mavericks. The Ghost of Molly McGee.
The ghost and Molly McGee.
I thought that's what I said.
You said the ghosts of Molly McGee.
The ghost and Molly McGee.
Yes.
Turning red. I don't think... Is it... Okay, hold on. I'm going to search a very... Okay. Black.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, no, okay. Stop what you're doing. I went to the thing. There's a note. This series is still not available for streaming worldwide. Richard Eisenbays lives in Japan and was able to watch the first episode there, albeit without subtitles.
Okay.
Weird that they're previewing something nobody can see.
Hey, guys, you should really check this show out. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Okay. To be fair, I hadn't actually gone to the page yet, so I didn't see that they... Yeah, it's just... Richard
See, I knew I was right.
I thought I had good reason to think I was right.
And yet.
Look, when I see something on the ANN preview guide, I assume it's out.
Yeah, you would assume that. It's a safe assumption in like 99% of cases, to be fair.
Yeah.
This is
they
the
usually
1%.
avoid... Yeah, because like normally, like if something isn't available, they don't cover it. Like if something hasn't been licensed, like they're not going to cover it in the preview guide. So I assume the same would hold true here.
Yeah, no, there was if I remember correctly, there was like a press release or something like Disney released where it's just like we will roll out these international titles worldwide on a case-by-case basis or some shit like that, explaining why Dawnfall was not released in English yet.
Sure. I did before we started recording. I did watch the premiere of Spy X Family.
I did see that. How is it?
This premiere is fucking perfect.
Nice.
It's colorful, it's expressive, it's cinematic. It's been a while since I read the early stuff, but it seems like pretty accurate to me. There's some really nice... Somebody on Twitter said that they're using some techniques that just aren't in vogue anymore. Watch it with your eyeballs. It's pretty good. I'm caught up with the manga, and I really like Spy X Family.
I will watch it with my eyeballs and my ear holes.
Those are good things to have. If you don't have those, I feel sorry for you.
Yes.
Yeah. One day science will cure you.
Sorry, Cinderella. I'm sorry you don't have ears.
What?
Cinderella doesn't have ears.
What?
If you look at Cinderella in the original 1950s Disney movie, she doesn't have ears.
No.
I'm not kidding. I'm fucking serious.
Did they add them in like a future revision?
No, she didn't have ears until Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Wow.
They literally, when they were designing the 3D models for all of the Disney princesses, they ran into a problem because Cinderella's ears are never depicted in animation, and they were like, they actually had to ask, the higher ups, what do Cinderella's ears look like? And they were like, fuck it, we don't know, figure it out. Because, like, the way it's drawn is that it's either covered up by, like, her tiara, or it's covered up by, like, her hair.
Sure.
So, like, her ears are never visible in the original cartoons.
Good for her. Good for her getting those ears. Good for her. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Spy X Family anime, because it looks like basically a perfect adaptation at this point.
That is great to hear, because you straight up told me that this series is like practically made for me.
This series comes gift wrapped with a tag that says "For Kevin." If you don't like this, I'm just gonna lose all faith in everything.
Well, okay, noted.
Yeah.
I will check out the first episode after this. After we are done recording this episode.
Sure. Not during. That'd be weird.
That would be weird. I would be very distracted the entire time.
It would compromise your enjoyment of the show and also compromise this episode of the podcast. So
exactly, and that
not
means nothing is at 100%. Nobody's satisfied.
Humans were not really made to multitask. You know what I'm saying?
I have seen clips from like the trailers and the PVs for Spy X Family, and
sure,
the little girl character is fucking hilarious.
Everybody loves Anya.
She's so cute.
Yeah. Also, then third season of Kaguya-sama's out. I'm gonna watch that soon.
Nice.
Kaguya-sama also really, really good. I'm still keeping it light. I'm not as big of a. Like I'm not as big into weekly anime as much anymore. So I'm keeping things nice and light, you know.
Yeah. New season of Shield Hero started, so I need to watch that.
Yeah, I'll probably watch that when I catch up.
Yeah.
I just haven't been in a very watchy mood lately. I've been in more of a gamey mood and in a ready mood. I've been reading.
You have
books with words.
Right or no better.
Yeah, I've been buying a lot of light novels. I've been reading stuff. I'm reading Danmachi actually.
Yeah, you've been you've been singing some pretty glowing praises of that.
Yeah, I mean, like I've always liked it, but like I feel like every time it comes back into my life, I like it a little bit more. I'm reading the novels. Has been nice. Ain't those just
like the best series? Like every time you go back and revisit it, it gets a little bit better.
Yeah, especially when you didn't think super highly of it at first. Like I think when the first season aired, I gave it like a 6.5 or something. But like over time, it's just it's grown on me. It's grown, especially since I know more where it goes, and it gets better as far as the anime is shown. Anyway, it gets better as it goes along.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up trying to collect and read that while I wait for fucking Mushoku Tensei to come back in stock.
God. Yeah, you've been having a bitch of a time trying to get Mushoku Tensei volumes.
Everybody has. There just aren't any. There just aren't any.
They're not printing them.
I mean, they are printing them. They're just not. They're not done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right Stuff sent me an email and they're like, "Guess what's back in stock? Volume 11."
Oh.
I don't need that yet. So, well, the thing that annoys me is the fact that like I'm not gonna play this game of like what did I call it? Like,
chicken.
Yeah, this game of chicken. Whenever like a volume, especially one so highly numbered, gets back in stock, where I have to come up with another like $75 order to get free shipping, because otherwise the shipping just fucking rapes your wallet.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't feel like playing chicken with that unless like more like novels I'd actually get to in a reasonable time come back into stock. I have 1, 5, and 6. Those are ones that came back into stock lately, and I have 15 in the mail because I'm pre-ordering them now to avoid this mess in the future.
Yeah.
But like I really need 2, 3, and 4. So like I'm just kind of like, well, until those come back in stock, I don't feel like playing this game of chicken and coming up with another fucking $75 order to get free shipping.
Yeah.
And I can't even get more Danmachi there because they don't have anything after 3 and before 12. So I got to go somewhere else for those.
Like 4 to 11 is just gone.
Yeah, it's just not on Right Stuff, so I gotta go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. You might be able to get that off of like Amazon or eBay.
I looked at eBay and there's no real good lots there.
Yeah.
For this. Yeah, and you want lots because otherwise, again, shipping rapes your wallet. So.
Yeah, shipping rates can be a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah, as I've gotten
yeah. Speaking as somebody who does import shit from Japan,
sure,
I have like the extreme of that problem.
Speaking of importing shit, there's some new Moondrop earbuds I feel like buying.
Oh,
Yeah, they came out. Moondrop apparently is reputable for having a very good curve and sound profile, and for relatively cheap. Like the new Moondrop Chew is only like $20.
Nice.
So I'm thinking about getting a solid upgrade to the AKGs I've been rocking.
Nice. Ugh, fuck.
Yeah, so in fact, I'm gonna go to AliExpress and buy that right now, actually.
Alright.
But
Sounds like a good deal.
yeah. But what was I saying? But yeah, novels. The more research I do into the light novel scene, the more I realize that, like, man, with some things, you just kind of fucked if you weren't there. You know? Like, I've learned that Durarara Volume 8 is basically impossible to get.
Oof. Yeah, you mentioned that offhandedly.
And now I'm mentioning it onhandedly. It's right on the hand. Deal with it, you stupid fuck. But yeah, and that's really, as someone who has an interest in reading Durarara, that annoys the fuck out of me. I mean, yes, you can do it you can always get the shit digitally, but like, you know, I like holding a book. I like holding a book. Paper. I want paper.
I like the feel of the paper.
Yeah. I'm like a SoundCloud rapper because I'm always chasing that paper.
Broke. Today is the release of Sonic Movie 2. Woke. Today is the birthday of everyone's favorite character, Kirinoko Osaka.
Oh.
That is great.
Yeah. I feel like it was somebody's. I feel like it was somebody's birthday recently. I don't remember.
Mm.
Oh well. So yeah, what I've realized, I used to hate earbuds, Kevin. But
I remember.
I'm coming around. Over ear, great. In ear, pretty good. On ear, get out, more like off my ears. Get out of here.
You get it. You get it. You used to call me a fucking pleb for using earbuds, but I've been using in-ear earbuds for years, and they sound fine. They sound good.
It's just it's the on ears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The on ears are terrible.
Like
they're not comfy. They bleed. They always have the cheapest fucking drivers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're so tinny and just sound terrible.
Yeah, on ear. I mean, like, like in ears will never sound as good as good over ears, but they can still be pretty good.
Yeah.
And they're more convenient in some circumstances. I get why they exist. I appreciate that. But on ears, I don't. I don't like on ears are bad. If you're listening to this with on ears, fucking kill yourself. Just take some cyanide and shove it down your throat. What's that? What? Okay, my lawyer is advising me that I don't give advice and I'm not liable for anything our listeners do. My legal counsel tells me that. What?
It's like Zeke, no.
What? What do you mean you're disappointed in me? Okay. Legal counsel would like to say that they are not liable for anything I say either.
I just found something you retweeted. God. B. Orson Welles, fed up with Hollywood, decides to make an adaptation of Don Quixote by himself, acts in garbage to raise money, takes years to shoot, main actor passes away, child actor grows out of the role, mislabels reels so no one can edit it, never finishes film, die.
I feel like that's very true to the spirit of Don Quixote, honestly.
I feel like it kinda is, yes.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's fucking funny.
That is objective.
Zeke? Oh dear. We'll be right back, people. Stay tuned.
Hi, we're back.
Yeah, small technical issue.
Kevin hallucinated that I disconnected, so
Dude,
he panicked. He panic paused, but it's cool. I'm back. I never left. I had 3 bars, Kevin. You're hallucinating.
Your mom's hallucinating.
You're having one of those very well documented episodes.
It's not well documented. What?
Well, that's because I'm lazy and I forget to fill out the form, but...
Well, okay.
But yeah, so... Kevin was confused about something. Just now.
Yeah. Of the various songs, tunes,
Sure.
ditties...
Yeah.
I would have expected you to be humming and singing along to on your way back to record more podcast.
Sure.
The fucking theme to Elmo's World isn't really among them?
Yeah? Why? It's a bop.
But why?
So, this ties into something else I was doing, which is I was playing Sam & Max Season 2 Beyond Time and Space Remastered.
Okay.
And in that game, in the first episode, you have to save Christmas.
Yeah.
Because of course you do. And the hottest toy of the season is Torture Me Elmer. And there's an entire minigame about how you have to run over the Torture Me Elmo dolls with your car. And when you run them over, they have very funny sound bites like, I have a family! You can't do this! That's all I know, I swear!
I fucking love Sam & Max.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
God, these games have just a weirdly dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's like Cartoon Dog and Cartoon Rabbit. And this shit. Murder mysteries, too.
I really like this one part where Bosco's going on a rant and he ends with, "That's what separates us from the animals." And Sam's just like, I'm gonna guess that joke plays a bit better to the non-dog and rabbit crowd.
Maybe just a bit. I would wager just a bit. Sam & Max is funny. So, as we were. Oh, goddamn.
Serious. Very business.
Okay.
What?
You went quiet there again for a second, and I don't know why.
I am never quiet, never accused.
As if on cue. It's gonna be one of these episodes, isn't it? Oh, boy.
He is muting me on purpose.
I am not.
Oh yeah? Then why'd you suddenly hear me?
Because you just came back all of a sudden.
Because you allowed me to come back with your mystical unmute button.
This is not the intent.
You are gaslighting me, and you're gaslighting them. There's so many gaslights going on here.
You may be correct, but I'm going to stand by what I said and say that it is not happening.
You are not gonna girl boss and gatekeep and gaslight me on my own podcast. That wasn't even the right order. That's how mad I am. This is sabotage.
Damn, Kevin, I don't think you can gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss your way out of this one.
You're a butt.
I'm a butt?
I just want to let you know that.
I am a booty.
I keep pressing buy now on AliExpress and it's not working. What is this site?
Buy now? How about not?
Why don't you go fuck yourself? How about that?
Buy now? How about buy in 5 minutes?
Oh, it wants me to select product options. Okay, let me see.
Oh.
Do I want free shipping or free shipping?
How about free shipping?
Actually, I can't even see what the differences are because my fucking one of my 3 different dark mode plugins is conflicting with another one.
Ugh, lovely.
Hold on, let me see.
Man, you're just dedicated to having every single website be dark mode.
Okay, so the reason I have like 3 different fucking plugins for this is because drives for Opera GX's like forced dark pages.
Yeah.
It stopped working on Google Drive for whatever reason.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, like it worked, but like the pages were not turning black.
Right.
So, and I couldn't turn the pages black because forced dark mode was on, so they turn white. But if I didn't have that on, then the background would be white. So there was no winning until I found a weird combination of like 3 different plugins that made the pages black and the background black. So now I can write in style. But the downside is what works for that doesn't always work with everything else. So in order to see shit,
Good.
in order to see shit, I have to like finagle with these fucking options until it works.
I appreciate the dedication to aesthetic.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, let me see here.
It's respectable. I do respect it.
Okay, so do I want free shipping from China to the United States via Kenyao standard for special goods, estimated delivery on May 2nd, or free shipping from China to the United States via AliExpress standard shipping, estimated delivery May 9th? Okay, so the former would be like a week earlier.
I'll go for the former.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna. But what it really wanted was... Okay, so it's really asking if I want the one with no mic or the one with a mic. I don't want the mic.
Okay.
If you use mics with an earbud, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, no, those are terrible. Earbud mics are fucking awful. They're fucking ass. Why would you do that? Would you do that, Zeke? I don't think you would. The man went quiet again.
I did not!
Oh, he's just not talking. Okay. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing this during a podcast. Come to think of it. I am not going to keep talking just to fill dead air.
There is no dead air because I'm talking!
Why is it that... Okay, now you're gaslighting me. Man, one of us is having issues and it ain't me.
It is absolutely you.
Why do you only respond when I accuse you of something?
I respond to all of these things!
Why is it only
You're
the
just
ones
pretending not to hear me!
Why is it the only ones that pick up are the ones where you're getting...
I'm responding to everything, and they know that because they can hear me.
No, they can't! It's not picking up!
Oh, sure, that's what the guy muting me on purpose wants them to think.
It's not!
Don't listen to the lies, sheeple. He's cutting me off to make his job easier.
This literally makes my job harder!
That's what you want them to think!
No! It's factual!
You know what else is factual? You're a butt.
So you have accused.
J'accuse. Why isn't it loading my cart?
I don't know.
Let me reload it. Okay, there it is. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. No, honey, I don't... Wait, 1 to 5... Oh, cashback? No! Come back with coupons, you dork. You stupid, adorable cartoon gold coin with a smiley face. Give me a coupon or get the fuck out of here. I'm not going with your stupid cashback schemes, okay? I'm not a sucker. I'm a great many things.
I'm
But I'm not a sucker. No, honey. You can't... Honey.
Honey.
Sickeningly sweet ass name. Think you can lure me into a false sense of security into your fucking percentage kickback schemes? No, all I want from you is coupons. If you can't supply the coupons, get out of my face.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Honey.
Mm-hmm. We are united on this front.
Yeah, no, like, if I'm buying shit online, I want to, and you're going to give me, like, coupons for something, give me a discount, not any of this cash back crap.
No. I can't keep track of that.
Yeah.
I can't keep track of this. It's too complicated. I don't want to have to keep track of shit.
Make
Coupons,
it simple for me.
Okay, 10 coupons found. Let's try the coupons. Let's see what happens, Kevin.
Fingers crossed.
Honey is testing 11 different coupons. One of these has got to do something.
One of them.
Nope, not that one. Nope,
Fuck.
not that one either. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either. Nope. Wow, it's fucking useless as usual. Thanks,
Wow.
honey.
None of those coupons fucking worked. I love
11
using
coupons
honey.
and none of them worked. No, I don't want your gold rewards cash. Get out of here. Get out of here. You suck. You have
done nothing for me today.
No, you're... I'm very disappointed, honey. I'm very disappointed. Now to publicly enter my debit card information. So listen carefully, because I'm not telling you anything, actually.
Okay, oh.
Yeah, you thought I was
You
dumb, but
almost
no!
had me. You almost had me.
He had the pen and paper ready, but it was for naught. You know what I hate, Kevin?
What do you hate, Zeke?
Banks, places of money are getting, ironically, very cheap.
In what
These new-
regard?
These newfangled chip cards,
Yeah.
where they don't actually, they used to, emboss with the raised letters and numbers on the front. Now they just, have it written normally on the back. Cheap.
Your cards aren't embossed?
Not anymore, they're not.
Mine is.
When was the last time you placed your card? Does it even have a chip?
Oh, yeah, it has a chip, and I replaced it back in December. No, wait, no, February.
What bank do you have?
Chase.
Oh, I'm on U.S. Bank.
Ah, okay.
Damn, U.S. Bank. You getting cheap.
Damn, U.S.
You-
Bank, what the fuck?
You a stanky hoe.
Do the stanky
No,
leg.
I don't say that lightly.
Reminds me-
Kevin, when was the last time I ever said that?
Stanky? Oh. It was a while ago.
Yeah, that's my point. Thanks for remembering, Kevin. You're doing a great job.
I do try. Loosely.
Not very hard.
But I do try.
But not very hard.
But not that hard.
Now to dox myself and reveal my address.
Yes. I already know.
555 Spooner Street.
Spooner Street.
I like how AliExpress's example name is Ionov Ivan Ivanovich.
The joke is I actually do know your street address because I had to send something to you via Amazon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
the ever useful Steam Link cable. I still get used out of that.
Yeah, I sent you a Steam Link cable, yep.
That is a very useful thing.
You are welcome.
If you want to put two audio sources into the same output. Very useful. We got it for recording Let's Plays and shit, which is very useful for that. But just in general, if I want to listen to a console controller and also my phone or something at the same time, it's actually really good for that.
Yep.
Still use it to this very day.
Yeah, glad you're getting good use out of that, because that cost me a good, 15, 20 bucks.
It's like 50. It's like $17 exactly.
Yep.
Oh, what? Why did I type? I typed a synonym for my address and not the.
Oh, what?
What? You got me acting crazy.
Why are you acting so cray-cray?
Why are you acting so cray-cray? Okay. Thanks, Ohio State. I love paying tax on online orders. That didn't used to be a thing, but now it's a thing. Kevin, have I expressed my frustration on the show about Ohio's online sales tax? Didn't used to be a thing. Now it's a thing.
It is now a thing, and I hate it.
Yeah, I think it came in about in like 2015 or something, but there didn't used to be a thing, and it sucks because like especially back in the day when I used to like rely on like PSN cards and stuff, you know, before the tax, a $20 card could get you a $20 game. Not so anymore. Not so anymore.
Yeah, now it's like $21.50 or some fucking shit.
Yeah, and so like a gift card is useless unless you have another gift card.
Yeah.
But then you have leftover, and you're like, what are we gonna do with the leftover? You don't have enough because you don't have another gift card. Obviously, I'm an adult now, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel for the gamer children of Ohio. I feel for them.
The gamer children of Ohio.
Yes, we stand with the gamer children of Ohio. And not just because that's a fun podcast episode title.
Gamer Children of Ohio sounds like a fucking, like, non-profit organization.
You better believe I'm not making profit. We stand with the gamer children of Ohio. You should... Look, this is my platform. A $20 gift card should get you a $20 game.
Yes.
It just makes sense!
It does.
It just, and I'm usually in favor of more taxes, but not stupid ones.
Yes.
This is a stupid one, and it doesn't bother the rich, and that annoys me. The rich don't care.
The rich never cared.
Yeah. Anyway, I've just ordered the Moondrop Chews, so look forward to my review on that. It'll be my Moondrop Chew review.
Sweet.
It's going to be a while, though, because it's coming from China.
China.
Oh, now I can turn in Global Dark Style back on. There we go.
Anime creators will be like, hey, we need someone to voice this absolute fucked up freak, and Mamoru Miyano will be waiting around the corner.
He really is a man of 1,000 talents, is he not?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Facts.
It's true. He does weird shit. He's always doing something you wouldn't expect. You know?
Mm-hmm.
There's something else I did, I think.
Yeah. Maybe we should get back on topic.
What are you talking about, Kevin? We've been on topic. I said I was going to buy some earbuds, and I did.
And we spent like 20 minutes of you buying earbuds.
Look, we had fun rants and shenanigans in the meantime. We had fun rants and shenanigans, and that's what the podcast is all about. That's the bakagaijinshow experience. That's what you come here for.
That's fair.
Yeah, we've done weirder shit. We've done weirder things.
We have.
Remember that episode where we spent like an hour just looking up, hitting the VNDB random button?
Lewd mares of the ultrasexual netherverse.
You remember.
I remember. How can I forget that? How do you forget something as absurd as that?
To be fair, that was also the episode title, so...
No, the episode title for that one was A Slurp of Defiance, and then the next episode title was Lewd mares of the ultrasexual netherverse.
Damn, look at you knowing your bakagaijinshow lore.
I'm up to date. I'm up to date here.
Well, I'd hope you know it from like 6 years ago.
I've been doing this for years now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know, we're our own biggest fans here, honestly.
Zeke Freak? Oh!
What are they gonna make out? The answer is never. It's not that kind of show.
Yeah, no.
Also, have you seen his teeth?
And there it is!
I know you have!
There it is!
I know you have, because you're me.
True, we have met in real life.
Go to a dentist.
Damn it.
I'm convinced at this point that the only reason you're not going to a dentist is because you know that the minute you fix your fucking teeth, I'm gonna have to find something else to make fun of you for.
Damn it. I wish my mom never died. Not because I miss my mom, because it means you have other things to make fun of me other than my goddamn teeth.
Yeah. There you go.
Son of a bitch.
Look, we all have regrets. We all have regrets.
Well,
there was something else I was doing though. What the fuck was it?
I
wanted to talk about I talked about the books. I talked about the games. I talked about the cartoons. I talked about the Moondrop Chews. I bought the Moondrop Chews. Moondrop Chews.
Moondrop Chews.
I know it's like CHU, but it sounds like the more you say it, the more it sounds like a candy.
Yeah. Chews.
Don't chew them. I'm not gonna chew them. I'm not gonna eat them. I'm not gonna. That's not a thing. We're not into that. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So don't look forward to that because it's not gonna happen. You know, I swear there was something else. Is there any news? Talk about news?
Not that I know of.
What happened? What happened to news, Kevin? No news. Oh, there's my okay. Sometimes my phone gives me notifications when I spend money, and sometimes I forget that I just bought something, and I'll get a notification on my phone. I'll be like, "Oh, somebody blowing on my phone. Bitches on tap." And no, it's just the bank.
Yeah, it's just hey Zeke, you spent money.
Oh, thank you. I forgot about that. The thing I just did, forgot about it. Look, it's helpful, but it's also a little disappointing sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm driving, because I'll buy something at like the convenience store. You know, back when they had donuts, I'd buy something at the convenience store and then get a blip on my phone as I'm driving to work. I'll be like, and I have to check it because maybe work's calling me off. I don't know. And it's like, oh no, it's just the bank.
Yeah, it's just the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Just the bank over here doing they bank shit.
Mm-hmm. Texting, notifications, deposits, withdrawals.
Yep.
Transfers. Also, sometimes I buy something with PayPal and then I get 2 notifications for the price of 1. Because then the bank's like, money's gone, and PayPal's like, we got the money. We don't have the money. So, yeah.
PayPal's like, yeah, that was us.
Ever since I started using PayPal again, it's actually a little convenient because sometimes I don't feel, if it's like I said, I don't use a whole lot, I don't feel like entering my information.
Yeah.
But PayPal's just like, we recognize you on this device. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I have PayPal hooked up to my Nintendo eShop account.
Damn, boy.
Yep.
You be paying a lot of money. Because Nintendo has Nintendo tax.
Okay, I typically buy most of my games on Switch on sale with...
And but their sales suck!
Well, I don't buy as many Nintendo published games as you probably think I do.
These are true. This is true facts. I'd say huge plays, but it's actually not huge plays. It's pretty minor plays.
It's a pretty small plays.
Moderate plays.
It's decent.
Moderate plays. Yeah, moderate plays. Okay. He works for G4 now.
Yeah. He do.
Have you watched the new G4?
I have watched a little bit of the new G4. It is not as good as the old G4, but it does still have Ninja Warrior.
Did you go on your Ninja Warrior rant on a previous episode?
I did.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do it again. I don't rehash content.
I'm just making sure. We covered all our bases, checked off all the boxes.
Yeah.
You know, taking all the cyanide pills we need to. That's fine.
Yep, still on about the cyanide.
Look. Ooh, notification.
Oh, hey.
Damn it! It's one of those Discord notifications where you cannot tell where it came from.
Oh, I hate those.
Hate those so much. Hate them so much.
They suck and they're bad.
There should be like a log that just tells you what you were pinged for.
Yeah, there should
You know
be.
what I mean? Yeah, let's complain about it. At Discord, do shit.
On the social media.
Everybody go harass Discord about this. You heard me. We're one of those people now. Come and debate me on my podcast, bro.
We are beginning a harassment campaign against Discord.
I mean, it's long overdue. I mean, they harassed me just now.
Turnabout is fair play, bitch.
That's a good phrase. Did you make that up?
No, it's an old one.
You could have taken credit for that, and I would have had no idea.
Yes, but I do not take credit for other people's good ideas.
Sure.
It is a matter of ethics.
God, you're sounding like an amino mod right now.
Okay, no, don't you dare. Do
You
not
sound
fucking dare.
just like an amino mod. It's like that scene at the end of season 2 of Kids Next Door where he's like, "You sound just like a teenager."
It's like just super fucking offended.
Yeah.
Just
Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. You sound just like a teenager.
just
And everyone's like, "Oh!"
God.
That was until I checked my mail.
God, I fucking love Kids Next Door.
I really appreciate. Ben Diskin was like 19 or 20 when he recorded for that those early seasons.
He was.
And I appreciate the fact that he was a perfect voice actor right out of the gate.
So, God, he nailed number 1 so well. God.
And he was also number 2.
Yeah. God, one of my favorite things about the dub of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is that Ben Diskin plays Joseph, and half the time he just sounds like number 1.
Look. He was very frustrated that GK&D didn't happen. He had to let it out somehow.
Yeah.
That would have actually been around the same time.
One of my favorite moments is during like the final fight against Cars when he pulls the Joestar family secret technique.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And he renders "Nigerundayo" as just full number 1 voice. Run for your lives!
Yeah, I had the idea to put that over the clip of number 1 in the Lice episode, where he's like, "Don't worry, everyone, I've got a plan. Run away!"
It's so perfect. Oh my god, I fucking love Ben Disc.
Yeah. So good.
Like one of the few voice actors in like the English anime space that I'm just like, you know what? I really, really like them. Alongside our boy Sean Chiplock.
Sure. And America's hottest idol, Robbie Damon.
Oh, Robbie Damon.
Oh, Robbie Damon! just fucking plow me in the butt. Oh, we gotta take a break because I'm gonna think about Robbie Damon while doing some stuff.
Okay.
Oh, Robbie Damon. Robbie Damon.
Oh,
Robbie Damon.
oh, Robbie Damon.
Robbie Damon. Robbie Damon. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to the Bakagaijinshow, the show that is 100% functional and always engaging.
Yep. We are never boring.
Yep. And if you say we are, we're going to find you, and we're going to calmly explain why you're wrong.
Just barge into your house. Boy.
Yeah, just fucking hack down the door with an axe and be like, so anyway, I heard you have some criticisms. Let's start off the Reddit dive.
Woo!
With an entitled people post.
Nice. All right. New subreddits.
Entitled Grandma won't let me have mobility aids. Claims I'm faking being disabled.
Oh, these bitches. Ooh.
So I, 21-year-old person of indeterminate gender, don't feel comfortable sharing anything too personal and medical online. You just shared your age. You failed already. That's personal and medical. But long story short, I am disabled. Well, your grandma says otherwise. Or maybe it's someone else's grandma. Who knows? I haven't gotten there yet. Right now I walk by myself, but it's extremely painful and a struggle. I have days where I'm too disoriented on my feet and too slow to do it on my own. I've lived with my grandma basically my whole life. I still live with her because of my disability. She hasn't always been kind. When I was younger, she was argumentative and accused me of faking many things to escape school. It pissed her off to no end when my doctor finally told her off for being so horrid about my disability, rather than offering support. In the doctor, give me the news. Your grandma sucks. She's got a bad case of not loving you.
Thanks, Doc, I already knew.
Nice follow-up. Air 5.
Thank you.
Did you just bang your head on the mic?
I smacked my wrist.
Oh, it sounded... whatever. In the comfort of our own home after a certain visit to my doctor, I let her know that we were looking into mobility aids to help me live much more comfortably. I did not expect her to have a total bitch fit over it.
God.
She got weirdly angry at me, even crying as she screamed at me for faking it and scamming our government.
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh,
the poor
no.
government! Kevin, the poor government! What are they gonna do if they buy one person, one mobility scooter? They're just gonna run out of money, Kevin.
Now, I guess everybody else needs a mobility scooters now. Yes, actually, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll have 10. I'll take 10 in different colors.
I'll take 7, one for every day of the week.
You're forgetting about Logs Day. Look at this idiot forgetting about Logs Day. Everyone knows it's the day that comes between Wednesday and Thursday, you fucking idiot.
It came back.
In her eyes, I'm just lazy and don't want to work, so I pretend to be disabled to get money, which is nearly impossible where we live. My grandma does not have any trouble with her walking. She's a rather strong and fit woman for her age in her 60s.
Oh, great. It's one of those things where it's just like, well, I'm this age and I have and I'm so much more fit and, better than you. You should be more like me.
It's hard to argue with grandmas that get up at 4 a.m. for their hour-long strolls. Like, yeah. But all of a sudden, she claims that she's the real person who needs that help and not me, saying that I'm taking advantage of her. She said that if I ever brought a wheelchair into this home, she would take it as she needs it, and I don't. I thought she was just upset at the news. It's not easy to see a relative of yours slowly decline, so I let her do her thing. I don't think that's what this is.
I don't think it is.
That's a very generous view of the situation. She came into my room later and demanded that I get dressed to walk around the block with her, hinting that I'm fat and need it. I'm 63 kg. Hold on, I gotta do the conversion. Kevin, do the convert. I'm gonna read do the conversion on that.
Okay, let's see. Kilograms to pounds.
63 kilograms. I get a feeling this is another British person. 63 kilograms. Of course I can't do that. I'm almost in constant pain, and she knows that, so I refused. I wouldn't even make it up the street without needing a break.
This motherfucker is only 139 pounds. They a skinny bitch.
As a woman, that's pretty average. I guess we don't know how tall they are.
Yeah.
It's funny how they started this with, I don't feel comfortable showing anything personal or medical. And like, okay, here's my age, here's my weight, I'm disabled.
Man,
But I don't think
we're actually
100
learning quite a bit about you, OP.
Enough to build a psychological profile. So far, I've determined that you are not fat. I mean, I think that's pretty average, but not fat. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, definitely not fat.
Anyway, she tried to drag me out of bed, but instead I hit the floor, and now on top of the pain I feel in general, I also have intense pain in my knee.
Oh.
She refused to help me, even when her partner told her she's being ridiculous.
She's being completely fucking ridiculous. What the fuck?
Grandpa, you need to step in more, okay? This is getting absurd.
Yeah.
I have never once in my life gotten a sorry from this woman. I'm getting real sick of it. Sounds like you need to hang out with Grandpa more.
Grandpa over here being like, damn, bitch, what the fuck?
Damn, bitch, you being ridiculous.
Get off your high horse.
63 kg ain't fat. Sometimes I forget where I am.
What was I doing?
Anyway.
Who are
yeah,
you?
This person's... Anyway, yeah, the grandma sucks.
Get out of my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grandma
Very...
fucking sucks here. God, what a...
Mm-hmm.
As someone who has dealt with bitchy grandmothers before, this is a new level of bitch.
Yeah.
She literally injured you more in an attempt to get you to stop being lazy, quote unquote.
Sure.
Like, Jesus, holy fuck. That's really bad.
Oh, yeah.
How does she get away? Fucking old people. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the lesson of the day. Fuck old people.
No, fucking old people.
Uh-huh.
But don't fuck old people unless you're into that.
No, they smell like soap.
Yeah, they smell like soap.
And make sure to get their consent first.
Yes.
When did we become a PSA?
I don't know.
This is a damn libtard podcast. They care about what women think.
I mean, we care about what a lot of people think.
It's true. It's true. Unless you use over-ear headphones.
In that case, you don't matter, your opinions don't matter, and you can fuck off.
You are a waste of oxygen.
Absolute trash.
Anyway.
Yeah, send me something.
Yeah, I gotta get up all in your DMs. I'm just gonna slide on in there.
Just slide in. It's a throwaway account.
Oh boy. That means
I-
they don't want to take responsibility for what they've done.
Am I the asshole for leaving the hospital after my husband called for his mom instead of me? My husband, 31, was in the hospital for a surgery that involved anesthesia. My mom came to wait with me there.
Oh, his mom. No, his mom.
His mom came to wait with me there, but didn't speak to me because we have been having some minor disagreements. She offered me coffee, but I declined politely.
Slapping out of her hand is not polite. I'm embellishing. Go on.
Hours after the surgery, we were told only one person goes into the room for the day since he was still under anesthesia. From what I understand, he woke up calling for his mom. The nurse asked for his mom to go in, and she did. I was irritated and felt like all this waiting and stressing out got ignored. Oh God, you're entitled. The nurse told me that he was still not fully awake and was repeatedly calling for his mom spontaneously. She was basically hinting that I shouldn't get worked up over a natural reaction from my husband, but I couldn't help feel irked. I want to go home, so I left 10 minutes earlier. His mom called saying she got out of the room after I left so I could get time with him, but instead I couldn't wait and went home. She said that this was not okay and I flew off the handle for no reason. I said that her son acted like I wasn't there. He was under anesthesia. Acted like I wasn't there, but she said that he cannot be blamed for something he can't control, and I'm just being unfair to him and putting blame on him because of a disagreement between her and I. I cut the conversation short after I sensed that she somehow blamed me for being unacknowledged and ignored. Her husband texted later saying I'm being hostile over nothing and that I should focus on my husband's health instead of acting petty, but I don't think anything I did qualifies as petty. Yes, it does.
Can you hear me, by the way?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Just checking, because you blew past my attempted interjection, so I thought you couldn't hear me.
Oh, I didn't hear that, no, actually.
Okay. Anyway, you're the asshole.
Yeah, massive fucking asshole here. Top comment. Even if it wasn't a groggy reaction from coming out of surgery, he's allowed to ask for his mother. Unbelievable that you went home instead of waiting to see him. Agreed, you're the asshole. OP, when my grandmother was in the hospital, she started asking for her mother, who had been dead for 40 years. Anesthesia and painkillers do odd things to your brain.
Yeah, it's a very natural reaction to ask for your parents. I mean, you've known them the longest.
Exactly. It's like the first thing your brain comes to when you come out of anesthesia. Your brain is all addled due to the drugs and shit.
Yeah.
You want mommy, okay? Like, it's understandable.
Hold on, I gotta bring it up now. I gotta bring it up. You did
dear.
the thing. You got it. I'm sorry. It's gotta happen now.
What's gotta happen? I'm scared.
I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted. And if you do not do all these things immediately, I will ruin your life.
Okay.
Thank you, Dennis Prager.
Okay.
Always a beacon of hilarity.
Okay. Okay. Very well then.
No, user throwaway 5TKL5466. You are the asshole.
Bakagaijinshow certified asshole designation.
Damn, put that on your resume.
I don't think you want to put that on your resume.
We'll do it for you, and they'll be like, "What the fuck is a burka? What the fuck is a barka gherkin?" And I'll be like, "Well, that's the show where they force feed pickles to dogs for 3 hours."
Barka gherkin.
Barka gherkin. Am I the asshole for asking my sister to stop fostering dogs so she could help me with my kids? Okay, just writing the title like that made me feel super guilty, but please hear me out before judging too harshly.
I love how even OP realizes how bad they sound here, and they're just like, hear me out, guys.
Also, just for the books, another throwaway account.
You kind of know what's going on here already.
I, 38 female, have 4 children ages 11 months, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. I love them all more than anything! But I'll be the first to admit that our house is in constant chaos and it can get very exhausting. My sister, 33F, is child-free, but loves my kids and was happy to watch the older 2, sometimes even 3, to help me keep my sanity. This has been extremely helpful, and I tell her all the time how grateful we are for her help. The thing is that the kids used to go over to her house, but right now they couldn't because my sister was fostering an elderly chihuahua.
Okay.
My sister claims that she couldn't have them over for the time being because they would stress out the dog. The dog was extremely frail and timid, so I think this was a fair assessment. This was the 4th dog she has fostered, all of which couldn't be around my children. This most recent dog took 8 months to find a home for, but most of her other dogs took even longer. When she told me she found an adopter, I knew I could finally breathe a sigh of relief and joked about how I was so glad she could babysit again. My sister proceeded to tell me that there was a second dog that desperately needed a new foster. So she planned to take in that one as soon as her current dog was gone. So she couldn't do any more babysitting than she already is. Sometimes she comes over to my house in the morning to help out. I could literally feel my stress levels spike. I haven't ever done this before, but I opened up to her about how much I've been struggling since she got the dog, how little sleep I get each night, how my husband hasn't been helping as much as he should, and some other deeply personal issues that I've been struggling with. I asked her point blank not to get another dog. She comforted me, but ultimately did not agree on anything and said she needed time to think. I know I'm asking a lot of her since rescuing dogs is her passion, and that's why I feel so guilty, but I don't have anyone else to help me. I can't afford a babysitter I can't afford a babysitter long term, and my friends all have their own kids to look after. Above all, my kids will always come before a dog, and that's the reason I was willing to request it. I've told a few different people about the situation and have gotten a wide range of heavily biased opinions. So that's why I decided to come here and ask you guys for more heavily biased opinions. Was this unreasonable? I would never demand her to do this if she didn't want to, but is it really so wrong to just be honest about my situation and earnestly ask? Kevin, do you want to hear top comment?
I want to hear top comment because I want to see what they have to say. Because I'm a little torn in my head about this.
Okay, hold on. I got the line art from Raikuko, so I gotta look at that real quick.
Oh, nice.
That is certainly line art.
Your artist.
I will reply to that shortly.
Okay.
Anyway, top comment though. They say, YTA, absolutely no one loves to admit this to themselves, but your own life choices have led you to this point. Your exhaustion, your sleepless nights, the fact you're broke, your inability to find a consistent babysitter, these are all problems you have invented for yourself by having children outside your means. Your sister's time is not any less valuable just because she's child-free. Child-free people don't exist on this earth just to watch your children. It's wonderful that she's offered to watch them as much as she has, and it's great that you remember to thank her often, but you have to understand that when she does watch her children, it's not because her time is worth less than yours, and it's just naturally expected that she help you. Her time is not something you're entitled to, and her help is not something that's owed to you just because you're a parent and she's not. Take the incoming flood of criticism as a wake-up call. If your husband isn't pulling his weight, it's time to consider counseling. Cast your net over the area and see if you can pin down an affordable babysitting network. Field your options and stop leaning on your sister to solve your problems.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Me and my sibling actually used to be in a fairly similar situation.
Oh, you had 4 kids that needed babysitting?
3 kids. And I was the babysitter. And
Sure.
I was the person who had to pick up.
And I clapped. I was there. I clapped. I was Albert Einstein.
I was the person who had to pick up after the husband. And I did so of my own volition, of my own choice, because
Sure.
these kids needed help. And
Yeah.
Ash was floundering at the time.
Sure.
But eventually, here's the thing. Eventually, shit got better. Ash stepped up. Ash learned to, get their own stress and their own issues under control. Learn how to deal with their kids better. Learn how to handle, money and shit better. And I don't have to look after the kids nearly as much as I used to now.
Sure.
OP has a lot of options, but they're not exploring them.
Yeah.
OP really... Top comment makes a really good point. Your time, your sister's time is not more or less valuable than your own.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's a situation that sucks, and I get it. OP is under a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. They're struggling, but it's something that's kind of partially of their own doing, and partially also their husband's doing, because the husband should be able to look after the kids and take care of them when the other parent is unable to. That's that's the entire reason, that's the entire reason parents exist. I mean, aside from, making children, is that when one parent can't do it anymore, the other parent has to step up and do it themselves. That's the whole intent of the relationship.
Sure. Ever since Oonga Boonga times.
Yeah.
Oonga Boonga, stay by fire, watch children. Okay, well, I will harvest berries. My wife also sounds like this, because we are caveman and cavewoman, and we sound like this. And when one is foraging berries, one watches the young, and then the man goes out and hunts mammoth, and the woman stays behind to watch the baby.
Like, ever since fucking Oonga Boonga times, this has been the thing.
Yeah, it should be like an equal give and take between both parents. And it sounds like your husband's not really pulling his weight here, and he should be.
And I highly doubt he's out hunting mammoth.
I highly doubt that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if he's like the breadwinner of the family, and he,
Puts mammoth on the table. Yeah.
even if he's the person that, brings in all of the cash, when he's
Push
at
Mammoth
home,
on the stone slab.
when he's at home, it should be his responsibility to look after the kids as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess I'm just assuming he had a hand in creating some of these things.
Probably. So, yeah, I'm gonna say OP's the asshole, and
Someone said, "You're the asshole. It's your husband, the children's father, you should be requesting more from, not a sister who's already done way more than required. Go sit your husband down and let him know you're struggling. Don't try to manipulate your sister when you haven't even tried to fix what's in your own backyard."
exactly, see, between, going back to me real quick, Ash understands perfectly well that her kids are not my responsibility, and they should not be my responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that so fucking much.
Sure.
Ash respects my own freedom and my own free time.
And she brings home the mammoth on the stone slab.
And I am very happy that they do.
Yes.
Because Ash recognizes that, the kids are not my responsibility because they're not my fucking kids. And again, my time is not less valuable than Ash's time or the kids' time. It's equal.
Sure. Yeah.
So
separate but equal.
So we got a pretty good system going on around here. Over here on my end.
Yeah.
And it feels like OP hasn't really quite figured out a good system like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, OP, you got to do better. Your husband absolutely has to do better. Christ almighty.
But Kevin, there's edits.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Just took that fucking plot and twisted it.
Oh. All right. Let's hear it.
Edit, I am grateful for the honesty from people who respectfully are telling me what I did wrong. However, I have also read a lot of horrible assumptions from people as well, and I'd like to clear them up. I am not some careless mother who just keeps popping out children I can't take care of. My husband is not a deadbeat dad. After our youngest was born, he got severe depression. He isn't out having fun while I'm working 24/7. He's miserable. I want my sister instead of him for help because I don't want to lose him. I love my kids, and I have always made every one of my decisions with that I believe are their best interests in mind. And no, I don't think my sister is obligated to do anything for me. I was asking for help, not demanding it. Edit 2. Insulting my husband doesn't help anyone. Yes, he is in therapy. He's on antidepressants. Anyone who has actually dealt with depression would know that it is not an instant cure-all.
Yeah.
Still, my husband does the best he can. I asked my sister because I need more help than he can provide right now.
Again,
plot twist!
Probably shouldn't have had so many damn kids.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, you're not.
I'm still gonna say you probably shouldn't have had so many damn kids if you couldn't handle that much.
I mean, look, you can say you're not a careless mother who keeps popping out children you can't take care of, but you seem to have more children than you are capable of taking care of. So, I mean, reality does not agree with your assertion.
Like what you say and what you're currently experiencing don't add up.
Yeah, nobody wants to admit that they made bad decisions or that nobody thinks of themselves as careless.
Of course.
But that's the reality, is that you have had more children than you can take care of, and it's kind of on you to find a solution for that.
Yep. It is nobody else's responsibility. You are the parent. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, my official verdict is tough shit.
Tough shit. You know what? Yeah.
Reddit voted them the asshole. I mean, I don't think you're an asshole for asking.
I mean, they're just trying to get guidance.
I don't think they're an asshole for refusing. I don't think your husband is an asshole for not having the mental capacity to do things at the moment,
It's one of those things where it's like, I don't necessarily think they're an asshole, but also they're not doing great at what they're doing, and they're being kind of unreasonable. I'm gonna say
no assholes here.
No
that doesn't mean the situation is good. It just means that there's no one's being an asshole.
No assholes here. Situation is fucked.
Yeah. Anyway, Kevin, read this medium Tifu.
Woo, Tifus! Haven't read one of these in a while. Today I fucked up by forgetting to close gay porn on my computer before teaching my 5th grade class. Posted by Fax's Harry Scrotum.
Damn.
Background story. I am a 34-year-old gay man, and I live in a country where being gay is not looked upon as favorably as one might wish. I teach in a Christian school. Oh no. I teach in a Christian school in an affluent part of the city where most of the parents are conservative.
Wait. Here's my first question. Why?
My man, you could have done so many better things.
This is like saying, "Hi, I'm a snake. I went into a field full of mongoose.
Just to see what it was like.
I decided to live in Mongoose Town. You know, I'm sure it's not too bad."
Okay, so yesterday I went to work as I normally do, and at the school I work at, the teachers and students primarily use computers in class. As I walk into the classroom, I greet the class, introduce the subject we're going to be working with, and tell them to open their computers. While I'm talking to the class, I'm plugging the HDMI cable into my computer to show the students a few video clips and pictures.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, not the ones you were expecting. My computer connects to the projector, and I type in my password to unlock the computer. I'm distracted by the students as the computer slowly turns on, and without realizing the computer is turned on, and I've forgotten to close the porn tabs from the night before. It is worth noting that the porn I'm primarily watching is male gay porn. The kids are obviously in shock, and so am I. I was speechless, and I immediately closed it and tried to laugh off the situation, which I quickly realized was the wrong move. After some discussion and apologizing, I thought I'd saved it, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I told the administration what had happened, and they told me to go home and that we'd figure out what to do. When I come home, I start getting messages from parents telling me how they're disappointed in me, and that they won't trust me to be around their children anymore. He's gay, not a pedophile. God.
Hey. To conservatives, it's the same thing.
They won't trust me to be around their children anymore. Facebook posts emerge calling for my resignation/firing. I'm really anxious about the whole thing, and I'm afraid what the consequences might be. Usually I'm very careful about the stuff I tell them about my private life, as I know the parents' opinions on homosexuality, but now it's all out there. The school's administration has called me in for a chat Monday, where I usually teach my classes. I'm afraid I might be getting the boot, and knowing my city, I'd be surprised if anyone would hire me again. TLDR, I had gay porn open on my computer when I was showing something on my computer to my 5th grade class. Now I might get fired.
Let's find out. There's edits. 4 edits.
Edit. 1. I am not from the US, so keep your Republican Democratic shit-flinging to yourselves. Edit 2. The local priest and father of multiple kids at the school has publicly announced that he will report me to the authorities for corrupting the kids' minds and souls with my sinful gay teachings. God. And make sure I get the most severe punishment possible. Also, some additional info that I've shared in the comments already. The porn shown was a thumbnail of 2 men kissing. I don't live in a Western world, and the reaction to the incident is more about the fact that I'm gay than the incident itself. I've been closeted up to this point. Edit 3. To the people telling me this isn't about sexuality, ask yourself this. Would you get this upset if someone accidentally showed a close-up of a man and a woman kissing? Edit 4. I can't afford a good enough smartphone or a second computer like some of you suggest. If I want to watch porn, I have to do it on the same computer I use for work. Oof. This is really bad.
Yeah.
I'd say this is a pretty big fuck up. Why were you teaching in a conservative Christian school when you're gay?
Yeah, that sounds like playing with fire.
Yeah, I feel like there were probably better options for you, and you were kind of just. I think you went with the wrong career choice there.
I don't know your life, but it doesn't seem like you've made smart choices.
Yeah, like, go be gay, do crimes, but at the same time, like, if you're gonna be gay and do crimes, don't do it at a Christian school.
Or at least don't get caught.
Don't get caught, yeah. And I can't get over the priest being like, exact wording, he's going to report me to the authorities for corrupting the kids' minds and souls with my sinful gay techniques. Or teachings. Like, fucking... What are the authorities going to do?
Sure.
Like... I don't know what country this is, but I can't imagine the authorities are going to do much just for you showing two gay men kissing to, like I can't imagine... God. Maybe it's one of these countries where that's, like, punishable by jail time. I don't know.
Sure.
But, like, man, I don't understand.
Give us a follow-up from prison.
Yeah. I need to know more. What is going on here? Like, God. Top comment. Jesus. Jesus is actually the beginning of this post. Just like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I work in a school, not a teacher, but still relevant. I am provided a laptop that I don't even take home between shifts, and I still never plug the HDMI in before checking what I've got open, closed, everything except the thing I need. I even turned email pop-up alerts off in case a confidential email comes through during the time I'm showing the kids something. Dude, you fucked up massively, sorry, but there's no coming back from that. The fact that you tried to explain it away to the kids by the sounds? Nope. Should have glossed over it big time, called virus or something. God, I feel for you, and I'm glad I'm not in your position. Yeah, probably should have lied about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids, I have no idea where that came from. That was just a very nasty pop-up.
Sure.
Boom, taken care of.
Anyway, another medium Tifu.
Ooh, fun.
Today I fucked up by inviting the wrong woman to a Green Day concert and week-long trip to Ireland.
How do you... Okay.
So I've been single for a couple years now, out of a 10-year relationship, a complete Tinder noob. That shit wasn't a thing back when I was on the dating circuit.
The dating circuit.
Suffice it to say, I hate it! Being a guy feels like handing out CVs, hundreds of likes versus one match. I had a few dozen matches, but was a bit too depressed in the last two. That's by design, by the way. You know, some dating apps have as much as a 8-to-1 male-to-female ratio.
Yep.
On purpose. Yep. Anyway, I had a few dozen matches, but was a bit too depressed in the last 2 years to meet anyone. Keep in mind, I live alone in a foreign country and rarely get unsolicited calls or texts. I pull myself out of this 2-year bummer and say to myself, Jim, it's time to catch yourself on and get over this shit. The world has changed. Tinder is just how dating is now. It's depressing. But fucking get on with it, man. I finally reached out to one of my matches from months ago. Let's call her Lisa. And we start talking. Over the course of a couple weeks, I ask if she'd like to meet for drinks or dinner in her city. She obliges, and it's happy days. Back in the game, lad. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? We meet and have a great time. No awkward silences, just banter over a few beers, and Tinder suddenly feels like a real live conduit. Lisa, so-called, is really cute. Very pleasant. It just feels like a really nice girl. So we end the date. She walks me to the train station. We part ways. Lisa, the waitress, left an impression. Fuck! I like her, etc. Now, I'm pushing close to 40 and feel like I've already wasted so much time, but I'm cautious not to seem needy or desperate. I take my train home. Was it the last train home? Stop in at my local pub for a good nightcap or two and just check in with her to make sure that she made it home okay. All good. I will not text for a couple days. Let things settle. I get a message the next day. Nothing romantic, just a simple greeting, and we spark up a convo that lasts the whole length of the day. We talk about life, travel, music. We share YouTube songs, etc. I find out that she likes Green Day and has always wanted to visit Ireland. Now, I already have a ticket to see Green Day in Dublin this June. Keep in mind, it's about a 2-hour flight from where I live. I say to myself, you know what? Fuck it. Life is short. I have cash. YOLO!
I like the way this guy types.
After our lengthy chat the next day, I posit to her, hey, you like Green Day. You've always wanted to visit Ireland. Well, I'm headed home there for a concert in June. I will buy you a ticket, and I can show you my home country. Tour a bit if you want, and get some time off work. I acknowledge it might be a bit sudden and crazy, but emphasis, there's no pressure. I just really enjoyed meeting her and YOLO, etc. Bought the ticket. Even sent her a screenshot of the receipt. No pressure. I can sell it easy. But it's there if you like. The next day, I get a response. Hey, Jim. I check with work, and yes, I can make the holidays. Regards. Renata.
What?
Renata?
Renata?
Renata is some random Polish woman I met in my local after the date and barely spoke to for an hour. I was pretty drunk by the time we met and she asked for my number. I completely forgot I even gave her my number, and the nameless text I got the next day that could have only been Lisa in my mind was actually Renata. Renata is nice, by the way, but fuck my life. I had not planned on going to Green Day and touring Ireland with her. This is my life right now. I have no idea how to handle this situation, but I do think it is funny as fuck.
It is pretty funny.
Top comment has the best advice. Get a third ticket and invite Lisa too. YOLO!
YOLO!
Yes, invite Lisa. If she says yes, drop Renata. If she says no, YOLO, bring Renata. Start putting names in your phone.
It's all good, buddy. Just roll with it.
YOLO, roll with it. Shit's threesome. Like you said, shit's different now.
YOLO, Rolo, have fun, buddy.
If movies have taught me anything, hilarity will ensue when you will end up falling in love with Renata. This does set up. This sounds like the setup to a movie.
It does set. It sounds like the setup to a rom-com. It does.
I really want to know if we're gonna get an update to this story eventually. I want an update to this one. I'm gonna follow Mr. Durka, so I can. If he posts an update, I will know.
See what the man's gotta say.
Although 15 hours ago he posted something to relationship advice that said, "I'm so lonely, I'm numb, so I'm not helpful." And it was removed. So there you go. There you go. Mr. Durka's not doing so hot, but we'll check up on him later. Let's see here. Read this one.
Alrighty then. Am I the asshole for telling my therapist lies because she suspected she was telling my husband...
No. Get the fucking
Oh, right.
Articles right.
Right. Am I the asshole for telling my therapist lies because I suspected she was telling my husband what I was telling her during our sessions?
But you signed a confidentiality agreement.
I started seeing a therapist 6 months ago because I had postpartum depression. At first, she really helped me, but then I noticed on 2 occasions my husband mentioning things I hadn't told him, but I had confided in my therapist. Since I have no proof and I didn't want to accuse either of them, I decided to tell my therapist lies that I knew he would confront me on if he heard them to see if I was being delusional or not. The more I lied to her, the more suspicious I became too, since even things that made my husband look awful was challenged by her and twisted to make him look good. It took a while for him to confront me, but he did. At first, he never believed I was lying during those sessions, but when I finally convinced him I was, he was still furious at me. He said he only wanted to make sure I was okay, and he hadn't been using the therapist to spy on me. Am I the asshole? Top comment gives the perfect response. Sue the heck out of that therapist. That is a breach of confidentiality, and that can get them in massive legal trouble.
You're about to get a huge payday.
Yeah, not the asshole.
You should thank your husband. You're about to get a huge payday.
Not the asshole, but your therapist is.
Yeah, not the asshole.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. That's pretty clear.
It's like an oatmeal packet. It's cut and dry. And covered in facts about dinosaurs. Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna read a large Tifu.
Alright, let's have fun with that one.
Whew. This comes to us from Recommend Me Movies. You should watch The Goonies.
Speed Racer.
Yeah. Anyway, Anyway, today I fucked up by removing my girlfriend's tattoos in Photoshop and realizing I'm not as attracted to her as I thought, and now I'm terrified for the future.
What? Oh boy.
Enjoy my fuck-up story. Oddly enough for this sub, it actually did happen yesterday. Sorry for any mistakes. I'm not a native speaker, which probably means his English is going to be flawless.
Oh, grand.
Half the time someone says, sorry for any mistakes, I'm not a native speaker, their English turns out to be fucking immaculate.
It's just like 10 out of 10.
Anyway, me and my girlfriend exchange nudes frequently. He just starts off with a humble brag. Okay. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Look, we've had a lot of connection issues today.
We have unintentionally, but you know, it's what it is.
Yeah. They never leave our phones/computers, and we trust each other on... Oh, I got something in my eye. God damn it. No. Fine, I'll read this with one eye. I like to mess around in Photoshop as a hobby, and oftentimes I use my girlfriend's nudes for practice. There you go. Hustling. Change the lighting, remove, add things in the background. Sometimes I edit her into a Playboy cover for a laugh. I do the same thing. A few days ago, I bought a new laptop, as my old one died some time ago. I installed Photoshop on it yesterday and wanted to mess around with it. I found some tutorials online about Photoshop tattoo removal and decided to give it a try. Seeing as I had no work the next day, I also decided to get high. All right. I gathered some pics of my girlfriend and went to work. Not actually work, but like work, like Photoshop, like I didn't have work, but like. Yeah, but he's working on the thing. Yeah. My girlfriend has a big tattoo on her upper chest, covering her collarbones and the upper part of her boobs.
Boobs.
2 smaller pieces on her hip, one between her shoulder blades, and some smaller ones on her arms and legs. When we met, we already had all the major ones, and she did 2 more while with me. It's never bothered me. I thought her tattoos were cool.
Yeah.
But after falling for her, I never imagined myself to be with such a heavily tattooed girl. But I hadn't really thought about it since then. Now, I edited the picture, starting from the smaller tattoos, and eventually, here's the mistake, getting rid of the big chest one. I followed a tutorial and made a damn good job in my opinion. I ended up doing 3 pics, and when I was admiring my work, I got hornier than I ever had in my life. I've always considered my girlfriend's body to be a 10 out of 10. That combined with her wonderful personality made me fall in love quick and hard. I didn't even think to wonder how she would look like if she didn't have the tattoos. Well, now I know, and to me, she'd look infinitely better. I regret using Photoshop a lot last night. She obviously can't get rid of the tattoos. Not only will they be horribly expensive, but she also really loves them. Also, I don't think it's my place to even ask that. She's also a tattoo artist and scheduled to have a half-body tattoo done in 2 or so months by another artist that she's a great fan of. I won't ask her to skip the tattoo. She's very excited about it, and she's been saving up for a long time. I was never particularly happy that she was getting it, but I was just glad she was excited. And again, it's her choice what she puts in her body. But now I realize I just don't like tattoos on her. I thought a lot last night and realized the signs were there, but for some reason it never occurred to me. For example, when we chatted about her tattoo plans, I asked her not to tattoo her tummy too soon because I like how soft it looks on its own. She would say that in a few years, I'll have a wife covered from head to toe in ink, and I always laughed it off because I didn't want to think about it. I also had a shameful realization that I've been enjoying sex a lot more since we started to do it doggy style. The one tattoo on her back that gets covered... There's a tattoo on her back that usually gets covered by her hair, so you can't see any tattoos. I'm kind of freaking out. As I mentioned, my favorite parts of her body are the ones with no tattoos on them, that being the back and the waist. The tattoo she's getting is going to go from her arm, down her side, and down the leg, which means it'll be pretty much impossible not to see. I'm really ashamed to say I'm afraid I won't be as attracted to her when she does it. I'm afraid to even bring it up because she has horrible body image issues, and I'm scared she'd be really affected if I said I'm worried about her getting the tattoo. I also know with the way things are going, her becoming a tattoo artist and such, she's gonna get even more. I deleted the pictures this morning. They give me an ultra boner, but also the worst moral hangover ever.
My man, how the hell did you cuck yourself here? Holy shit!
Curse you, Photoshop!
How in the heck? Okay, from the title, I thought it was one of those things where it's like, oh, I removed the tattoos and I found out that I don't think my girlfriend is actually quite as attractive as I thought she was. But no, it's the opposite problem.
Plot twist.
He's like, oh no, she's even hotter without them. Oh god. My man, buddy, pal. You already thought she was hot. Why is... This shouldn't ruin it for you.
Somebody has a great point. Maybe it's just that she seems more naked without them.
Oh.
Oh, Phil Connors has something to say. Hijacking top comment, hoping OP sees this. OP, I've been in a very similar situation. Like you, I'm not a fan of tattoos. Nothing against them. I just love the female body and want to see her skin. You mentioned not seeing the signs earlier. Listen to yourself. This could be a bigger issue down the road. I dated a girl in my early 20s who was amazing, beautiful, working on her master's degree, owned her own house, would cook for me, foot massages. We rarely fought. It was heaven. Only one problem. I didn't love her. I didn't realize it at first. We were planning a future together and I thought I was happy. But there was always the voice in the back of my head telling me the truth. There were signs I ignored. I just didn't want to listen, so I went to my dad for advice. He always gave great life advice.
If you don't love her now, you'll never grow to love her, he said. Do you really want to take that gamble that it all will resolve itself? Do you want to wait 10 years when you own a house, have kids, that you still don't love her? That's not fair to her.
I broke up with her that day and I don't regret it. It sucked. She was confused and cried a lot and said she didn't understand. I hated hurting her. I sobbed like a baby, but deep down, once I really thought about it, I was attracted to her, but I didn't truly love her. She deserved someone who really loved her. She deserved someone who couldn't live without her, someone who loved everything about her. I didn't. I met someone later who I fell madly in love with. We've been married 20 years with 2 kiddos. I'm still madly in love with my wife to this day. We have our problems, but I'll love her until the day I die. Please look up... I looked up my ex years later on Facebook, and she seemed happily married with kids. Please do not try to convince yourself. When you're alone, walk yourself through each scenario and walk around it. In that decision, see how it makes you feel. Option 1, stay with her, move in together, get married. How does that feel? Option 2, break up with her. How does that feel? Allow yourself to truly feel each of those options. Good luck, OP.
Damn, this dude's giving just, like, the most sagely advice.
Well, apparently he had a good father, so
Yeah,
there you go.
that's always good.
Yeah, I'd think long and hard about this relationship, recommend me movies, and also you should watch The Goonies. So there's
And
that.
Speed Racer.
Yep. You got some movies on your plate, but you asked for it. But when you're done with that, then think about your relationship, because people don't like to admit it, but physical attraction is a big part of things. So,
It is. And if you are not just like, it really is a big part of it. It is.
Yeah. Be honest with yourself.
Yep.
And if you're just not compatible for this reason, maybe stay friends, but maybe romantically you both need other people. So there you go. Anyway. Yep. Let's see here. What the fuck? That's funny, but it's not worth reading.
Okay.
For some reason, it was okay. So am I the asshole for asking my husband to do more around the house? And I caught the line, "Edit: he is not a trafficker," which is funny, but I'm not. The post is so short and vague that I don't understand how anyone came to that conclusion. I don't get it, so I'm not reading it. But that was funny.
Okay.
That was funny.
Deeply amusing.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to read another one about the fucking emergency room?
Of course.
There you go.
Am I the asshole for not letting my sister-in-law see my kids after she showed them a picture of my husband is in the ICU?
Damn.
I, female 35, have been married to my husband, male 32, for 8 years. He has one sister, female 23, who's been the only living member of his family. He became like a parental figure for her after their parents' death. She used to live with us, but once she got in college, she started living on her own. All I can say is that she's so attracted to her brother, but so attached to her brother, my bad.
Yeah, slightly different implication there.
All I can say is she is so attached to her brother, but disagrees with me and criticizes me on every turn. She also rolls streams over, I think you mean steamrolls?
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
but if you look at their username, they couldn't even spell throwaway correctly.
Oh yeah, it's the towaway. Over my decisions when it comes to the kids, female 4 and male 2. But I did my best to be patient. My husband got into a serious car accident and had multiple surgeries. It was horrific and I kept worrying about the kids. Hey.
Yeah.
It was horrific and I kept worrying about the kids since they kept asking about Daddy. I told them that he is injured and is recovering. I didn't take them to the hospital to see him because it wasn't appropriate for their age to see him like this. Yeah. Sister-in-law had a different opinion and pushed for them to see him, but stopped once I told her to. 2 days ago, I had her stay with the kids while I went to the pharmacy store. I returned and the kids were crying. I asked her what's going on, and she said she told me she was just showing the kids a picture of their daddy since they missed him and they freaked out suddenly. I demanded to see the picture, and it was a close picture of my husband's face while in the ICU. Now, I had no idea how she got there or how she took the photo, but it was too upsetting.
I'm gonna be funny. It'd be funny if it was selfie. Click. ICU selfie.
But it was too upsetting to show to kids their age. I blew up on her and said she was out of line to do this to the kids. She said that the kids kept saying they missed Daddy and wanted to see him. I replied that it was inappropriate and she should have told me. I then told her she is no longer allowed to see the kids after causing them emotional distress. Now they won't even eat. She threw a fit and said, I'm looking for excises, it's supposed to say excuses, to keep her away, and threatened to tell her brother about my horrid treatment towards her. I had her leave my house, but she hasn't stopped complaining about what I said, saying I'm cruel and difficult. Okay, here... So you specifically told her not to show the kids a picture of their dad in the ICU, knowing it would terrify them and traumatize them, and then she proceeded to do it anyway, terrifying and traumatizing them.
Just a reminder, these kids are 2 and 4?
What in the actual fuck was this lady expecting to happen when she showed the kids a picture of their dad in the ICU?
Yeah, so that was incredibly dumb of her. And I think she should stay away for a while. I don't know about banning her from seeing the kids for life. That's a bit much. You know? I think that's a decision made in anger.
Yeah, but like, you're not the asshole, OP.
No. No. She could have. Yeah. You know what she should have done is just put him on the phone.
Yeah.
You know.
The kids don't need to necessarily see him, but like at the very least hear his voice. Come on.
Yeah. Just call him up. You know, if he's taking selfies, he can clearly hold a conversation. You know?
Yeah, like there were so many better options, and she chose the worst one.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd give that some time.
Yeah.
Okay, the top comment says if she has a key, change the locks. What do you think's gonna happen?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Classic Reddit jumping to the conclusions. I bet she's a secret child trafficker. That should have gone on this post.
Yeah, second top comment.
Okay.
Says,
I already closed it, but you read it.
Not the asshole. She has shown she cannot be trusted to not intentionally harm your children while they are in her care. It also sounds like she is doing everything she can to separate you from your husband. That's also true.
I don't know about that.
It still feels like really weirdly...
Call me Monkey D. Luffy, because that's a stretch.
Okay.
Anyway.
It's just... I don't like it.
Now, for a post from our confession.
What are we confessing today, OP?
Well, Bird Bear Hair Fishy says, I stole money from a rich prep kid school when I was in high school. From 10th to 12th grade, I worked summers for a painting company. The place we painted every summer was a very famous and renowned prep school in New England for super rich kids. The summer of my second year there, I started out painting the dorm rooms first. All of the rooms come with some standard furniture. A bed, roll-top desk. We were required to clean out all the garbage the kids left behind and scrape the tape gum and boogers off the wall before we started painting, including cleaning up the desk drawers. These kids were little rich pricks most of the time. They wrecked the rooms and were generally disgusting slobs who made no effort to clean up before they went home or to Europe for the summer or whatever. They looked at us like maids and generally looked their noses at us, regular kids who had to work for a living. I was cleaning a room and opened a drawer on the desk. There was a wallet in the drawer. It had no ID, but it did have $80 in cash. I pocketed the cash and threw the wallet in the bottom of a giant bag full of disgusting trash and put it out in the dumpster. This was the day after kids had gone home for the summer. About an hour later, my boss, who was a nasty old pervert anyway and stank of BO, came in and grilled us all about whether we'd found a wallet in one of the rooms. He knew which rooms we had been assigned to, so he grilled me extra hard and looked me right in the eye while asking if I'd found the wallet. I looked him right back dead in the eyes and said, "Nope, didn't find a thing but old papers and boogers." And I shrugged and went back to work. I never got caught, and later that day I went out and bought half an ounce of weed with his money. My boyfriend and I had a great weekend with it, but I started feeling really bad a few days later, and it's haunted me ever since. I justified it to myself because they were rich kids and I wasn't, but I felt bad about having that for 30 years. Because the indication was that the kid was in trouble for losing it. I was 3 years older than this kid and should have known better.
Nah, eat the rich, YOLO.
Yeah. Top comment, I bet that wallet was worth more than $80. Should have kept it and stole it. Jesus. Sold the wallet. I had a well of rich guys come to a bar I used to be in. He said he left his wallet in the washroom. When he came back, he was missing $300. Didn't even care because the wallet cost nearly $1,000. Yeah, eat the rich.
I don't think it's that big of a deal, OP. Calm down.
Yeah. They were being little shits. No, you know how it is.
Some small time retribution, and hey, you got some weed out of it.
Also, it was fucking 30 years ago.
You got to get blazed with your boyfriend.
Yeah. It was 30 years ago. That kid doesn't remember that wallet. He's probably trading day stocks or some shit. He's probably got a fucking NFT avatar. Like, who gives a fuck?
I wonder if there's ever been one of these, like confession posts of stuff that's happened, like, decades ago, and the person that it happened to ends up commenting on it.
Oh, that'd be so good.
God, imagine. God.
That'd be so good. What? I don't know how I would research that, but I want to see if that's ever happened.
The thought amuses me.
It bemuses. I am bemused. But now it's time, Kevin.
Time for what, Zeke?
It's time for the light.
You cut off, but, man, I really wish I knew what the light was. Connection issues. Can you fuck off, please? I'm not pausing it this time. Fuck it.
I was on a roll.
Okay, there you are. You're back.
I was on a roll. That was like my best read. What do you mean you didn't catch it?
Hey, I'm
that was
not
like
the
my
one.
best fucking read.
It's terrible. No.
You are the recipient. Kevin, you are the recipient, and you are failing to receive.
I'm trying. It's Discord that's being a butt.
Am I back? Am I back?
You're back. You're back.
It's time for the lightning round, where we read unpopular opinions off of our unpopular opinions. Are these opinions unpopular or popular? Do we agree or disagree? Who gives a fuck?
Hey, I gives a fuck.
Let's go.
Let's
Unpopular
go!
opinion. Bosses who don't allow
Okay,
earbuds
can you
are
not
truly
do that
evil.
the entire time?
No, you ruined my perfect read.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna kill myself with the cyanide tablet.
Is this supposed to make me not want to kill myself?
Anyway, bosses who don't allow earbuds are truly evil. Yeah, sure. Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, yes. I just bought earbuds. You were there for that. We were all there for
We were all there for that. You were here for that, audience. All three of you.
Unpopular opinion, Belle from Beauty and the Beast is not smart. But she reads books!
Teaching a girl to read isn't one enough.
She's a woman who reads books. How can she not be smart?
I want to know what their reasoning for that is, though.
Oh, let me click on the post.
Because, like, that's very vague.
She likes to read. Since she likes to read, Disney intentionally markets her as the smart princess, but there's two types of intelligence: crystallized intelligence and fluid intelligence. The first refers to your store of knowledge, the second to your logical adaptability. We see little logical manipulation in characters like Mulan, Moana, or Rapunzel, or Rapunzel, who figure out the world with a great deal of clarity and seek creative solutions to things. So there is a little fluid intelligence. I'd even say characters like Esmeralda, with her cunning, leave a greater fluid intelligence than her. But what about crystallized intelligence? She reads little for knowledge, just for fantasy. Not that she doesn't read anything else, but given the information we actually have of her, her interest in adventure leads her to primarily center on escapist novels. Stuff about, like, Prince Charmings, etc. And sword fights, the type of stuff you'd see in Harry Potter or Twilight. I don't think either of those have sword fights. So not only is she not particularly inventive in solutions, but she isn't exactly the human encyclopedia type of person either. Would you call your average YA reader... Would you call your average YA fandom Redditor smart? No, just passionate and dreamy.
Yeah.
She strikes me as the type of person who herself is pretty average in intelligence, maybe slightly above average, but looks down on those who lack education opportunities and conceives of them as stupid and below herself.
Yeah, I think I better...
I like the comments. You sound like Gaston. No one trolls like Gaston, rolls their eyes like Gaston. No one's skulls are incredibly thick like Gaston's. He's especially bad at articulating. 10 upvotes for Gaston.
God.
Excellent. Kiwi says this entire thread is why I love Reddit.
Thank you, Reddit. Yeah, I think OP's being kind of pedantic here.
Somebody makes a good point. It is also heavily implied that she is self-taught and not from a place where literature or literacy are common.
Mm-hmm.
Her ability to even read is enough of an accomplishment, but add into that not only can she read, but does it frequently and recreationally, and you get her being the, quote, smart one. Mulan wasn't that smart either. Her actions could have gotten her family killed and brought about way more dishonor than her family sending no one.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Beauty and the Beast takes place in, like, what, the 18th century?
Sure.
France? So, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the standards for intelligence were a little different back then.
Yeah. Like I said, a woman reading. Crazy. Nuts. Next she'll show ankle. And then what? Total pandemonium!
Can't have that.
Unpopular opinion, I don't like how cinematic television has become. TV in the last 20 years has gotten way more cinematic. It used to be lower budget and filmed cheaply, and I liked it that way, but TVs nowadays have much higher production quality. I don't like it. Many shows on Netflix feel like films, and the element of disbelief is gone. I could watch an episode of Arrested Development, the original 3 seasons, and it's so obviously theater, but TV shows nowadays feel too real, and I find it off-putting. I'm currently watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and it's much more fun to watch than Stranger Things, a show that's very similar in concept. A big reason is that it's less seriousness of the acting, the budget restraints, and the fight scenes. I think the smaller budget is a big reason behind it.
OP, you weird.
I get what they're talking about.
I get it. No, I understand. I understand. There is a certain charm to older TV shows, and, like, the fact that a lot of them had to work with entire budget constraints.
Sure.
And a lot of that comes down to the fact that I think what OP might be missing is more so the reliance on witty dialogue exchanges and, situational humor, rather than a lot of modern stuff, which tends to focus more on visuals, spectacle, and special effects.
Well, I think it's just that the line between television and film has completely blurred at this point.
It has, because you have stuff like Game of Thrones and Sherlock and all these other Halo.
Could you
all
list
these
some?
other...
Could you list some good shows?
Well,
Jesus Christ!
I'm trying to list shows that are expensive to fucking produce. Shut up. You have all these shows that are being produced with these like massive budgets that are on par with like mid-range Hollywood films.
Sure.
And there's very little. There's fuck, freaking weird burp. There's a lot of there's not a whole lot in the way of the kind of lower budget, kind of scrappy filmmaking that you had back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I think the show that really began this, like the paradigm shift towards more cinematic storytelling in TV, was probably Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the biggest one, with Babylon 5 back in the 90s being another big, shift. And it's just kind of moved more towards that overall.
Yeah, the phrase they use that catches my eye is so obviously theater, because a lot of like old television does feel like theater.
Yeah,
it feels like theater that they happen to stick a camera in front of, and that's a vibe and a feel that I think a lot of people, or some people, might enjoy more than they might come to TV more than for the more cinematic filmic presentation that is common nowadays.
Yeah, like they probably got very used to the very square-ish blocking of older television.
That too, yes.
Like the square-ish blocking, the limited
there's a great
design and stuff like that. Yeah,
there's some great points about this in H Bomber Guy's video about VHS.
Yeah, I do remember that.
How TV was filmed and movies were filmed. Like how you wouldn't watch the news on a theater.
Yeah.
screen, so yeah.
I mean, you used to back in the 30s, but that's because there wasn't TV. Those are called newsreels.
I'm assuming most people still read the paper.
A lot of people still tended to read the paper, but if you wanted,
waited for an 8-year-old boy in a cap to yell it from across the street.
Extra.
Read all about it.
World's greatest musical fucking sucks.
Unpopular opinion: we should bring back delivery people for things like ice and milk. No, because then the milkman's gonna fuck my wife.
I was about to say.
No.
OP is a cuck.
OP wants to be the milkman, but OP doesn't realize that he's getting milked.
That did not come off the way I think you intended it.
No, it was exactly how I intended it. I don't make mistakes. I don't have regrets.
I'm gonna be milked. I'm gonna be milked.
I only look forward. Let's see here. Unpopular opinion: Firefly probably would have gone to shit if it hadn't been canceled. I mean, you could say that about anything, really. Where's your proof?
You're only saying that because people hate Joss Whedon now.
Unpopular opinion: quoting Hot Fuzz in a Reddit comment section should lead to a site-wide ban. The entire script of the film has been milked completely dry. There's nothing left. I don't know why you guys do it so much. Way too much. Absolutely bottom of the barrel, and in my opinion, a bannable offense. Top comment: Yarp. This was bait if I ever saw it.
Man, OP got something against Edgar Wright for some reason, and I don't know why.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion: it's stupid to get your own birthday tattooed. Why? It's not going to change. Unpopular opinion: I love layovers. I think when most people say they hate layovers, it's because they're flying with kids.
Yeah.
Families hate layovers.
Individual people, it's like, shit, I get to go to the store.
Yes. Single people on an adventure, love them. You get to stretch your legs and sleep in a weird position and eat airport food. It's great.
It's good. We love it.
Yes. Okay, I gotta see what the fuck they mean about this one. What is the context here? Unpopular opinion, the English language should be forcibly revamped to remove the concept of spelling.
Huh?
Most languages spell things how they sound. Finnish is a great example. Suomi is pronounced Suomi. In other words, when you see you, it's always you. O is always O. I is always Japanese does this too.
Yeah.
The English language should be revamped to follow this. The alphabet should be redefined for sound and several letters introduced. Then you can go about redefining the language in one of two ways. Change the spelling of every word to reflect how it's pronounced. For example, orange would be spelled or like O A R with the A, so R O R A with the line over it, whatever it's called, N J. Or change the pronunciation to reflect how it's currently spelled. For example, orange would be pronounced orange. Orangey. Changing the language in these ways would be tough, but enforcing it makes the ends justify the means. A revamped English would eliminate spelling, an entire genre of useless knowledge no longer necessary.
Useless knowledge.
2, be far more easier to learn for both primary and secondary speakers. 3, think about how fun it would be to say things like "Ho are ye, yo ye, do ye, ying," or spell things like "How are you doing?" Thank you. That is all. OP, you're dumb.
Yeah.
No, it's fine the way it is. I don't want to have to relearn my native language just because other people want it dumbed down.
Or dumbed up, I guess.
Yeah.
Dumbed down implies that it's simpler. This is not simpler.
I guess it would be, but also not. I don't know. I don't like change. Fuck you.
I don't like change. I want everything to stay the same.
Why don't you learn how to spell, loser? How about that?
Got him.
Unpopular opinion, Mario Kart Double Dash is undoubtedly the best Mario Kart of them all. Is that really unpopular?
A lot of people have differing opinions on like what the best Mario Kart is. A lot of people say DS actually. I feel like
heard Double Dash.
That said,
okay. I say I always heard Double Dash. I think it's just because I hear Scott the Woz say Double Dash.
That said, I think the 3 most common, best Mario Karts people tend to say that isn't Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. A lot of people say that the 3 best ones are 64, DS, and Double Dash. Like, those are the 3 ones that I hear the most often, so I really don't think this is that unpopular.
No, I don't think it's unpopular.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, a burger with an extra bun in the middle is fucking disgusting. No, it soaks up all the juices.
Yeah. So you don't have a
Idiot.
soggy bottom bun. Do you want a soggy bottom bun? I think OP wants themselves to have some soggy buns.
Unpopular opinion, the best kind of soup is cold and directly out of the can.
No, ew.
OP does not own a stove.
Damn, OP, do you live in the woods?
Unpopular opinion, I like it when people don't notice that I got a haircut. I agree.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, Girl Scouts are a creepy scam. Yes, but they're a delicious creepy scam.
Yes.
Give me some of those Thin Mints. Give me some of those Samoas. I'll even take some of them lemon things.
Oh, the lemon things are good. I forget I forget exactly what they're called, but they're so goddamn good.
Yeah. Tagalongs. Yeah. It's fine. I like creepy scams. Sue me.
And like the ones that have like peanut butter in the middle are they're so fucking good.
That's what a tagalong is.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah, so yeah, we will accept all creepy scams as long as they're delicious. Girl Scouts, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, Girl Scouts. All of the Girl Scouts that listen to us. Unpopular opinion, the very front row in a movie theater are the best seats in the house.
No.
I'll give you credit, that is an unpopular opinion. For a reason.
OP's eyes are located on the sides of their head.
OP is a fish.
OP is a fish. Now, the best seat in the theater is like right in the middle, so that the theater screen perfectly fills up your periphery vision, and you don't gotta like dart your eyes around the screen.
Sure.
It's like that is the ideal spot, unless you're watching subtitled movies, in which case like sit like 2 rows further back so you can read the subtitles better.
Yeah.
That is my experience as a general theater goer.
Unpopular opinion, wired earphones are superior to wireless earphones. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Objectively. I don't even know if that's unpopular. I think it's just a lot of dumb kids have AirPods.
Yep. They don't know
if
what
you're a
good
kid and you have an
sound
AirPod,
quality
you're
is.
dumb. Yeah, if you're a kid and you have AirPods, you're dumb, and I hope you lose them because you deserve to.
No. I hope you lose only one AirPod.
Yeah. So then you have to buy another pack, and then you just have a third one for no reason. And then I hope you lose one of them again, but then you have 2 of the same side.
See, now we're thinking.
Oh, we are deliciously evil. Well, I have bad news, and that's that I've reloaded this page several times, and I cannot scroll past Spider-Man No Way Home is a terrible movie, which I can't comment on, so I guess we're done here.
I guess we're done.
Yeah, it won't let... I've reloaded this page like 4 times. It will not let me scroll any further down.
Thanks, Reddit.
So, I guess we're done.
The lightning round sure was a lightning round.
Yep. Thank you. You specifically. And all the little girls, too. All the Girl Scouts. Thank you for listening to the bakagaijinshow. If you want to be part of the show, you can email us at bakagaijinshow@gmail.com or join our official Discord server in the link provided in the description. You can also like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to get notified about new episodes of the Baka Gaijin Show, which we know you and all your Girl Scout friends want to hear. And why don't you slide some tag-alongs our way while you're at it. You can also follow us on twitter.com @ZeekFreak and @CTremanderK. That's all the things I gotta say.
Hey, that
Anything to say, Kevin? Yeah.
No, I got it.
I'm pretty
That's
good.
it.
Pretty good at I'm pretty good at rhyming.
I'm good.
Yep. Yeah. We're good. So, thank you for listening to the Baka Gaijin Show. If you listen to us with on-ear headphones, we hate you and have a bad night. Bye. Zeke freak out. Ciao for now. Almost forgot. I didn't. Oh, no, I gotta say it again. God damn it. Zeke freak out. Ciao for now.